No more half measures. The Bananaball Open is down to one last spot, and only 2 teams can claim it. From Isotopes Park in Albuquerque, 14,000 of our closest friends on hand for game dose of the Firefighters and the Party Animals. After a record-tying performance Saturday night to punch their open ticket, the Fighters aiming to show they are the danger. In Bananaball, a sweep of the Animals might do even more than that. But the reigning World Tour champs can very much prove they are still the ones that knock. They are knocking on the door of the Bananaball Open, and a win today would kick it right on down. It's the Party Animals, it's the Firefighters, right here, right now, in New Mexico. In the words of the wise Jesse Pinkman, yo, 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 1, 4, 8, 3, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ. What up, Isotopes? And welcome inside the Dispatch Center. That's the fieriest party animal in all of Bananaland, Drake told. I'm Zach State. Drake, stakes simple. Party Animals win, they're into the Open. They lose, and a whole lot of stuff can happen, especially for the Firefighters.
Yeah, both of these teams are fighting for a 2 seed still today. The Party Animals sit at 4 and 6, but if the Animals win against the Firefighters and the Texas Tailgaters lose to the Savannah Bananas in Chapel Hill, that game will have a first pitch at the exact same time as ours, then you're looking at the Party Animals as the 2 seed in the Bananaball Open. Yeah, that's exactly what you're looking at. It's that crazy. The Animals could be the 2 seed and host the semifinal, or lose and not make it all together.
There is so much happening in Bananaland right now. We got the Bananas and Texas Tailgaters in Chapel Hill. We're here in Albuquerque, and the Bananaball Open looks like this. Top 4 teams make it. Bananas, Tailgaters, Firefighters already in. We'll have semifinal matchups April 16th and the 17th, and then a 2-game championship series April 18th and 19th. Those games get split, guess what? Going to a showdowns to break the tie, and you know what can happen there. The winner will clinch a spot automatically into the Bananaball playoffs. So, with all of that, let's take a look at the Bananaball Open standings, presented to you, of course, by Geico. You see it right there. Bananas, Tailgaters, Firefighters. 5 wins, they're in. It gets real interesting after that. Animals at 4 and 6. They win, they're in. If they lose, Indianapolis Clowns jump all the way to the 4 seed, Drake Toll. This is chaos. This is Bananaball.
Yeah, so here's what we know. The Bananas are the 1 seed, and the Loco Beach Coconuts cannot make the Bananaball Open next weekend. Those are 2 things that are guaranteed. We also know the Firefighters and Tailgaters are in, yet their seeding is still to be determined. For the Party Animals, it is a must-win game today. If you lose, you are off next weekend. The Animals need game 2 in Albuquerque. A split is necessary, and if you do split, we'll see both these teams again a week from now.
And it's a very real possibility. They split, they could go all the way up to the 2 seed. That's how violent this thing could shake. You could be out, or you could be as high as getting a home game next week in Grayson Stadium.
It's that impressive what Bananaball has built and what Bananaball gives you with these kind of stakes early in the year, thanks to that Bananaball Open. Let's take a look at your broadcast open schedule as well. The 1 seed and the 4 seed on Thursday. The 2 and the 3 on Friday. The higher seed will host for the semifinal, and then the finals. It's the exact same thing. There's a world where the 3 seed plays the 4 seed in the championship, and that 3 seed gets a home game on both Saturday and Sunday next weekend at Grayson Stadium.
There is so much at play still, and we only have 2 games left before the Bananaball Open is made official. On the same day as Masters Finals, we have one of the best final days of Bananaball. We're going onto the field here for a minute as we come back up here to the broadcast booth. So much will happen, so much still to shake out, but there's a lot of stuff shaking out on the field right now. Party Animals out on the field, they're dancing. Sandstorms not just in the air, sandstorms on the field. Let's go see what the Party Animals are doing.
I learned it's called a laboob.
A laboob? I thought it was haboob.
Haboob.
Haboob all in my face here this weekend. That's right. I can break them out too, folks. Let's go see Sandstorm. I got you on the Party Animals YouTube. Let's go down to the field.
That's good. That's rich.
Who's ready to meet your 2026 Party Animals? In left field, number 4 in the program, but number 1 in your heart, Tanner Tinder Thomas.
In left center field, we call him the fish, number 12, Noah Fisher.
In center field, wearing number 6, Reese Lightning Hampton.
In right center field, he's the rookie, number 3, TJ Reed.
In right field, the reigning MVP, wearing X, Jake Skoll.
In the hot corner, he's our fearless leader.
Zach, you got a quick
number
glance
8,
there of the party
Bryson
animals. Not just starting lineup, their
Bloomer.
entire roster they'll feature today in Albuquerque. We are still waiting to see whether or not Jake Skoll will suit up in this game. He's not in the starting lineup, a lower body injury he's nursing, but as you saw out in the lineups, he's at least moving around, and you know in an emergency scenario, he could be used today.
Yeah, we saw him in an emergency situation last night.
Yep.
Hit a 2-run homer basically on one leg. That was spicy. And speaking of spicy, there are a lot of chilies in New Mexico. Matty Warren had to do the hard-hitting investigation to find out from the players, red or green chilies?
I'm here in the calm before the storm for Sunday's matchup between the Firefighters and the Party Animals here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. But yesterday, I was right here in the plaza with all of the fans asking the great chili debate of New Mexico. Is it red chili or is it green chili? Now, some people had some pretty strong opinions, others couldn't really decide. So there was a third option that became a choice that I didn't even know about going into yesterday. Now, Albuquerque had some pretty crazy winds yesterday, so in order for me to save your earbuds from the massive wind noise in the microphone, I am going to talk over the results of what we found with the people here in Albuquerque yesterday on their chili preferences. Now, we started off, we asked some older people, some younger people. Some of the younger folks actually had some strong opinions about this, and I didn't even think they would be eating chili yet. I know at 27, I can't handle that spice level, so some of these kids were really showing me up here. And then this little man right here, well, he's still got a few years to develop those taste buds. Of course, we had to ask some Firefighters fans, and they went straight for the spiciest option. We even asked a couple of men in uniform, and they were a little split on their preferences as well. And not shown here, but we did ask Dalton Cornett his preference, and he's never even heard of green chili, so somebody's got to change that as soon as possible. And at the end of the day, red chili was the winner, which I'm more of a green chili gal myself, but hey, it's all personal preference.
I like the green chilies more personally for me. Mike, you'll have to tell me this or not. Mohawk Mike, our producer. Green chilies are the spicier kind, correct?
I feel like, in my experience, they're both the spicy kind, and
Yes.
I would like to not do that again.
Really?
Wherever we ate dinner on Friday,
Oh,
I've got the
Frontier.
real gringo thing. I wear a fur coat and a romper, boss.
Yes, you did.
The spice is not built for me.
Meanwhile, I'm a firefighter. I kind of have to handle the heat a little bit, so.
Zach, you see this in the field here? It looks like they have a baby.
Oh,
a
no.
child, a small child.
Is it perhaps the first baby of the game?
The first baby, as opposed
The
to the hey
world's
baby.
first baby.
We will not say hello to the baby until later, but there is a child, and I think this is new to me. AJ, is that the world's youngest DJ?
One more time, Albuquerque, for Leah! Sing it.
Fans, most ball games start off with a ceremonial first pitch. Of towing the rubber and firing his can home toward our catcher behind home plate. But that's not all. The stakes have never been higher, because the winner of today's first chug will also become the Fan Challenge representative in today's ball game.
Folks, I have just found out what Drake Toll writes his lineup card on every day. That's incredible. We got a plate of popcorn up here.
So I take after Mike Vivacis. I wrote my lineup card on the back of a Dixie paper plate today.
That's incredible.
And Zach Staten unknowingly put all of his popcorn he'll eat throughout the contest on the Dixie plate. So we have problems.
Less so eating it, more so throwing it out into the crowd, a la my friend Drake Toll. How about we look at some things that are happening here in the lab? And that is not just a reference to Breaking Bad, though that is, in my opinion, the greatest TV show that's ever been made.
Wow.
Let's look, I know. Isotopes Park, third straight year. You mentioned this a lot last night. Third straight year Bananaball has come to one city here at Rio Grande Credit Union Field. That is a rarity in this sport, to go to the exact same city, exact same stadium, 3 straight years.
Yeah, not just rare, impossible until this weekend. Bananaball had never done it before. It's almost strategic. You know, Jesse Cole's very open, and he's given State of the Unions many times in the sport. And Bananaball wants to mix it up and give the most fans possible an opportunity to see this sport in all regions across the country. And now, here in Albuquerque, 3 straight years, you set a record. You make history for the only city to host Bananaball 3 years in a row. You see the Isotopes Park, named after the Simpsons, a fictional Springfield Isotopes baseball team who wanted to move to Albuquerque. Not to mention 1970s. We got the breakfast burrito here, and Zach, 1957, a bomber dropped a nuclear bomb on
Accidentally.
Albuquerque. Accidentally, friendly fire.
By the way,
come to find out the nuclear portion did not detonate, which is good.
Speaking of nuclear bombs, I had a breakfast burrito from Frontier the other night and might have had to drop my own nuclear bomb.
Yep, there were some nuclear bombs in the wake of that.
So that Simpsons episode, by the way, Homer actually went on a hunger strike to not lose that baseball team back in 2001. So Homer Simpson, we thank you, I guess, for your service. Now, you have had some fun here. You've been in Albuquerque. You've been in Albuquerque here a couple of years as we start looking at some of the statues here, because yes, if you haven't been to Isotopes Park here in Albuquerque, yes, there are literal Simpson statues all strewn across the place. It's a whole to-do here in Albuquerque. Just everywhere.
Good hair day for Marge. She looks great. We're dialed in there, 4K.
Dude.
It's like the blueberry bush in my backyard.
That is focus and a half right there. Great job on that.
Interesting, Marge. Yeah, all over this place. There are Simpson characters, the nods they give to the TV show, the homage they pay.
That was me last night in bed. I was knocked.
you were twisting and turning. You were doing some crazy stuff.
Let me tell you, I forgot my phone charger here, so at 12:30 at night, I had to walk down to a gas station. So I got back to the hotel at 1 o'clock.
One too many Benadryl for you last night.
Very bad.
That's what happens when Zach stays.
Allergies, of course, folks. Now, Drake Toll has been in Albuquerque every year since we started coming here, since 2024. And so that means you've been in a hot air balloon.
I've been above Albuquerque. You see Liz, that's Bryson Bloomer's fiance, Avery Hughes, Jake Skoll's fiance, a myriad of us for the organization all hanging out on a hot air balloon. Dustin Baber somewhere in there. And there's me.
Why can't Babe fly a hot air balloon?
2024. Thank you to the organization for sending us all up in a hot air balloon. And it was a special experience in Albuquerque. This place has a special place in all of our Bananaball hearts. And this kid is about to do something special himself on the field.
Against these Firefighters. He steps into the box against Christian Dearman, who releases the first pitch, and it's in there for a strike. A swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1, a trick pitch, and it's fouled off. You could cut the tension with a knife here, folks. He's down 0-2, but Farty has taken the field. He's placed something on the plate. Oh, and he's flatulated on the Firefighters pitcher. The ball is now waiting on a tee for Angelo. He takes a swing, and it's a fair ball. He takes off for first base. A communication breakdown at the mound. The throw to first will be late. He is safe. Angelo once more. He's going to second. The throw to second is wide of the bag, and he's safe. He rounds second. He's headed to third. His vision is obscured by his oversized helmet, but that won't stop him, and neither will these Firefighters. He's heading home. He wants it all. There will be no play at the plate. Safe. It's a home run for Angelo, who's ready to celebrate with his family.
That kid cheated. He had a tee. When has that ever been allowed?
That's regulation. Whatever's normal, do the exact opposite, boss. Welcome to the show.
That's the sport. You're supposed to get a pitch. What are we doing?
Wait. Let the kid dance.
Who are you?
He's shaking that.
He really is.
I think Sean Fluke is shaking that for him.
Sean's being real light with him, too. Oh, there you go. There it is, kid.
To the right, to the left, and then four
in the middle?
Yeah, he's getting the hang of it.
I saw Jake Lialios teaching that beforehand. Hey, we have a lot of things going on in Banana Ball. There were 3 sets of games this weekend, 2 in Charleston, that involved the Coconuts and the Clowns. Coconuts lost game 1. They had to win game 2 on Saturday night, and they got off to a rip-roaring start. They put 4 runs up on an absolutely torching David Griffin, who's been unbelievable to start the Banana Ball Championship League season out. They put 4 runs up on him before he could record an out.
Yeah, mind you, the Coconuts swept the Party Animals, the defending champions, a couple of weeks ago, so you expect them to win just 1 game here, lock in a spot in the Banana Ball Open, but no, they didn't. Despite that early lead, Charleston 2 nights ago was all Clowns somehow.
Clowns.
That rally was incredibly impressive against, as you mentioned, the best pitcher the Clowns have in David Griffin this year. Really didn't matter. It was boys in maroon all the way.
And you could tell, look, there was an absolute otherworld scenario the Clowns had to have to make the Banana Ball Open. In a lot of ways, that probably allowed them to play a little bit freer, a little bit looser, where the Coconuts, you could see, they had to win 1, and I think you could feel that kind of pressure, that tension there. But look, top of the 5th, Armani Henderson races around. They're going to tie the game up here. But then the Clowns just keep finding ways. It's Bobby Leday. That guy is so sick. Unbelievable pick for the Clowns at shortstop. It's a 2-2 ball game. And keep in mind, the Clowns are the home team here. They got to find a way to win, and they did. 3-2 the final. I wish we could show you what happened in the 7th, 8th, to the 9th. But hey, Joe Lytle, former firefighter and party animal, just a lovable connection here. 3 for 3 on the night. He was incredible. And the Clowns find a way to not just win against the Coconuts, they sweep them. And so now what happens is the Clowns are sitting in that catbird seat of if the party animals get swept, they're in. The Coconuts had a huge chance, but cannot get it done. They're the first team officially eliminated from the Banana Ball Championship League Open. Now, last night, Bananas Tailgaters.
Yeah.
What a game in Chapel Hill. Bill Belichick was there.
How long do you have for these highlights?
An infinite amount of breath.
Yeah,
Taylor Justice hit this to God. I'm convinced of it. That was to dead center in a football stadium. He nuked it. You want to talk about dropping bombs accidentally? That was on purpose, and that was incredible.
When did they move Chapel Hill to South Carolina, by the way? That's a new one for me. At the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, as you mentioned, Bill Belichick in tow. My goodness. Home run after a home run for the red hot, blue hot, however hot you want it, Texas Tailgaters. They were blowing the cover off the Banana Ball last night and enjoyed a large lead. Surely that lead's going to hold, especially for a team that will later in the evening win the Equalizer Point.
Buddy, they hit 4 home runs. That is the most a Texas Tailgater team has hit in a game, period. They went up into the 9th inning, 5-2, thanks in large part to the Equalizer points. And then, well, first of all, Ryan Cox, home run. We got to show that, right? Glove magician, batting magician on Saturday night. That bat might come into play here in a little bit. Because look at what Robert Anthony Cruz is swinging. The same bat. It knocks it out the park, and look at that. What was a 5-2 lead is now 5-5. What are we doing? Going to showdowns, round 3, Dan Obers, that's your ball game. And the Savannah Bananas come back from down 5-3 in the bottom of the 9th to win 6-5 in 3 rounds of showdowns. They're 9-1. And the Texas Tailgaters now have to win today to truly secure that 2 seed up. Meanwhile, the Savannah Bananas, outside of 1 game in New Orleans against the Animals, they have been rip-roaring like crazy. Danny Hosley, forget closer. He might be the full-on best pitcher in the sport right now, the way he's moving.
You know, Zach, what's crazy is the Bananas have only lost 1 game, and it's to the Party Animals who, if they lose today, will miss the Banana Ball Open. The one team that was the Giant Slayer this year, the boys in black and pink, could miss the Open entirely if they're not able to get it done against the Firefighters. And speaking of that, I want to give some reprieve to the Loco Beach Coconuts, who are obviously disappointed watching from home today. You watched any Major League Baseball this year? I think one of the best teams in the AL is the Seattle Mariners, but they're like 5-11 right now. There's a long season. They can still very well win the entire thing. You've missed the Bananaball Open. It's still a long season, and your year's not over to win the Bananaball League Championship at the end of the season. But let's take you back to last night where your Firefighters were, pun intended, red hot.
Lamar Sparks hit this one to the heavens as well. That one still hasn't landed. Made it all the way to the Sandia Mountains. And the trick plays for the Firefighters were massive. They didn't hit one after the 5th inning, but they hit so many before that it really didn't matter. They go up as many as 3-1 in the top of the 5th. Mason Maxwell, first homer of the year. He was absolutely blitzed out of his brains. At this point, you're thinking the Firefighters might just Bananaball blow this thing right out the door. But the Party Animals have a response. Reese Hampton, see you later. It's a 3-3 game just like that. And then the next inning, what do? Tanner, Tender, Thomas, 2, the scoreboard. It's 4-3. They were down 2 and we're about to go down 3. But the Firefighters had a response. Thanks in part to the Equalizer Point again. Tied it up going into the 9th, and then Eric Jones Jr. What else can you say about the guy? 5 for 5 on the night. That tied a Bananaball record. Tied it. The last time it happened was in 2023 when someone had 5 hits in a game. Had 3 RBI as well. And then Ben Dunn slams the door shut. Jason Swan pops it up. And South Trimble locks in the Firefighters to the Bananaball Open with one squeeze of the glove. And so, that's how the third team punched their ticket to the Open next weekend. You look at this. The showman of the night, Lamar Sparks. Home run, triple, single, 3 RBI, sprint. He's a rookie. He looks anything other than that.
Yeah, I mean, EJ was right in there for the conversation with showman of the night as well. As you mentioned, 5 hits that ties the Bananaball record, as well as a ball 4 sprint. He was not retired. We'll talk about it throughout the day today, but the Firefighters, their team batting average jumped by 30 points in one game. Their season batting average as a team jumped by 30 points. Eric Jones Jr., his batting average jumped by over 100 points after his evening last night. The Firefighters looked incredible, and they scored 10 total runs against Garrett Delano and Drew Gillespie combined. 2 of the best in this sport. That's doubly impressive.
And that's how we get you here tonight. Drake, can you hear? I can't hear anything. This crowd at Albuquerque is coming unglued right now. They are fired up to see the Animals and the Firefighters. These folks have come for 3 straight years to see Bananaball. Noah Fisher's on top of a dugout. He doesn't have his shirt off, unfortunately, for the folks here in New Mexico, but that's okay. That's what we're doing here. We're subverting expectations.
I was promised that this weekend, and it better be today because this is the last game of the weekend, either Noah Fisher or Andy Cosgrove will have their shirt off.
Well, boy, I hope. I really do hope. Is Brett Helton going to get the start tonight?
It's a Helton day, man. If you want anybody out there in the Darty, it's got to be that guy. Mike Vivacis, Thomas Simino, Anthony Coramato, and that's the Party Animals as the national anthem is ready to sound in Albuquerque.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your caps and join us in honoring America with the singing of today's national anthem. Please welcome to the field, Kiana Huerta.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Albuquerque, stay standing. Put your arm around the person to your left. Put your arm around the person to your right. We're starting this thing off with a big old...
My friends, it is time. 2 games of banana ball with massive stakes going on at the same time. What beautiful growth for this young sport. 6 teams, 4 trying for the Banana Ball Open. 3 are in. 2 teams today with massive stakes with their Banana Ball Open mortality on the line. The Firefighters very well could win their way to the 2 seed, at the very least the 3 seed, but they've got to win. The key word today is stakes, pressure, tension. There is so much happening here today, and it all starts right here, right now, 3 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock Mountain time. Party Animals and Firefighters right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Let's look at this Firefighter defense that won an Equalizer Point on Saturday night. The key guys to watch are your infielders in the middle. Tyner Hughes, Peanut, Caden Green, 15 apiece. That's 30 between your shortstop and second baseman. Armando Becerra, the former Party Animal last night, turned a couple of doozies. Might he have something fun up his sleeve? 2 new corner outfielders as well. Lamar Sparks, his first start in the field this season. He's been DH for most of the year. He'll go into the field today. And South Trimble, that is not a designated fielder. That is a full-on hitter today. The Magic Man, Smoke, is in the field. And how about the man on the bump? We call him Austin Temple. Why, you might ask? Because it's his name. That guy has been gritty this year. You look at his stats over the last 3 starts. He's 6-3 on points earned versus points lost. 6 strikeouts, 4 ball 4 sprints, 6 hits, and just 6 runs allowed. AT came into the year really wanting to work on adversity situations, and so far, outside of 1 game in Grayson Stadium, he has more than been up to the test. He's gonna have to find it 1 more time today against the Party Animals, which host, even without the MVP, Jake Skoldrake, they host a vicious lineup.
Yeah, former 2-year minor leaguer for Austin Temple, former Astros farmhand, Savannah Bananas, Coastal Plain League member. I mean, this guy's, he's been around, both pro baseball, the fans first organization, and today he tries to cut down the Party Animals. Let's take a look at their lineup. Reese Hampton, Chase Acup, Mikey Ballard. So a Skull out of that 3-hole. With Skull out of that 3-hole, things shift up. Ballard out of the 3 spot now. Instead, with that .333 batting average, and TJ Reeves right behind him gets the nod today. He'll start in right field. The Birmingham, Alabama kid for the Party Animals has a pro bat himself and will start in place of Jake Skull, who's still in the dugout, walking around. You saw him warming up pregame. He is an emergency option. At least that's the expectation. If the Party Animals get into a dangerous scenario where they could call upon Jake Skull, you saw last night, he was working with maybe a half a hamstring and still hit a home run off of Ben Dunn in the 9th inning. You see those batting averages there. You'll also take a look at Bronson Ballholm, who's only had 17 plate appearances this season, but has made the most of them. A .417 batting average to go along with his .588 OBP. And take a look at this.
What's happening?
Top of the dugout here, Jake Lialios, Brady Keiss, Dalton Ponce, the Rude Dudes. It's a tradition here at the Party Animals games. They break out once a weekend where Lialios will introduce the men who join him for the entire top of the first inning and dance with the crowd, teaching them each of the individual walk-ups that the Party Animals have.
Hey,
Should
man.
be clear, by the way, and this is something we haven't touched on quite yet. The format prior to the Open, every weekend is filled with 2-game series where home and away flips. Yesterday, the Party Animals were the home team, and today is still their headline show. So Party Down and Don't Stop Believing.
Correct.
Jake Lealio's on the mic. The big switch here is now the Firefighters are the home team. Party Animals can win the Equalizer.
You know what's interesting? Jake Skoll is actually coaching first. Look at that. He's next to Eric Jones Jr. watching Seth Markham do his ninja stuff. So Jake Skoll might have a hand in this game as the first base head coach. By the way, Reese Hampton stepped into the box and now he's out of it. I think that should be a strike.
I don't even think we've started the clock here. The party is yet to truly begin, but Jake Skoll, a 350 hitter. He was the MVP last year, won the Triple Crown in this sport. And today, he's Coach Skoll. Coach X to these guys as Reese Hampton gets us underway.
Austin Temple, first pitch in, a little low, ball one. He'll hit you with a 4-seam, a 12-6 curve, which has really been moving. Slider and an occasional splitter. Outside, 2-0. Part of his resurgence over the first couple of games here in 2026 is because that curveball has found its groove. And when it does, it gets lit up, as that one did too by Reese Hampton, but it's in the dirt, foul.
Hampton had his first homer of the season last night for the Party Animals. A walk-off blast in the 6th. Tanner Thomas walked off the 7th.
Just like that, Austin Temple brings it back around to a 2-2 count. And throws that one into the dirt, and we'll go full on the first batter of the day.
Yeah, I wouldn't steal first base on that one.
Probably would have been tough. Little change from last night. Eric Jones Jr. moves from his catcher spot over to first base. Mason Maxwell will go into a designated hitter position. Dalton Cornett is behind the backstop, and that one gets away. Reese Hampton might very well have a free pass to 2.
Yeah, you saw in the corner of your screen there, Jake Skoll is coaching first base. He's the one yelling at Hampton. Cornett dropped the ball, catcher dropped the ball, catcher dropped the ball. That's how Hampton knows, I've got to go second base no matter what on this ball four sprint.
It's very interesting, too. Most of these guys have either been caught by Eric Jones or Zachary Bridges. We haven't seen Dalton Cornett behind the dish very much here in 2026. We'll see about it today. How about Chase Acuff? Don't just think of him as a wizard in the field. I almost called him a glove magician.
That would have been, he's the hand wizard.
Yeah, that might have been copyright infringement. He has been absolutely tearing the cover off Bananaballs left and right. Saw it last night with a couple, 13 hits on the year, and Austin Temple not pitching to him. It's 2-0 count.
That was one thing last season that Temple struggled with, control. Oh my goodness. Chase Acuff blistered into left off the bottom of the wall. That'll score a run for the Animals.
Acuff easily into second with a double. Hampton around, and the Party Animals, much like they had against them last night, get early damage done against the Firefighters. Man, Chase Acuff.
Yeah, great piece of hitting last night. He was 3 for 4. Today, now 1 for 1. Let's keep him in Albuquerque.
382 average is certainly going to go up here today as Austin Temple goes to Mikey Ballard. What a connection there between Acuff and Ballard. Old college teammates. Mike Vava Vasis. I said that weird. Mike Vava Vasis. I tried, man.
You're learning English slowly but surely, and I appreciate that.
Also has the connection to the same school. And as soon as my
there you
computer will land up, there we go. Eckerd College, there it is.
Little rookie, Ballard. Lake Mary, Florida kid.
That's a big strikeout for Austin Temple. Gets Ballard swinging and missing. And Ballard, who has swung a nice bat here to start the year out, is the first out of the day. And how about from one rookie back to another? Almost a rookie in a full sense. He did play one game with the Party Animals in 2023, and that is TJ Reeves. Runner going from second to third, and that will clearly beat him. Over at third, Logan Lacey gets it with a lightning quick transition from Dalton Cornett, and now the base is empty, and only one run has come across.
Yep, former Party Animal Dalton Cornett behind the dish. A great strike to third, and it was not close.
Reeves didn't mean to swing, instead it fouls off over to Farty. Well, I've been told smells like cupcakes.
Yeah, he does.
Reeves gets a handle on that one out to right center field. It'll land at the track. Armando are going to have to catch that one up again, and they'll replace Chase Acuff with TJ Reeves at second. But how about that swing? His first day back in the lineup, and it's a double.
Look, if you play the what-if game in this sport, you'll never make it, but I love the what-if game. If Acuff does not test third base and Dalton Cornett, another run's on the board for the Animals. Instead, it's up to Jason Swan, who was 1 for 4 last night with an RBI, to help his team out here.
Represented the last out as that one touches the outside part of the black for strike one. Last out of last night for Swanee.
Yeah.
This is a guy who is perennially called underrated.
Underrated, yep.
It's so hard to figure out how in the world this guy could be.
When can he just be rated? When can we just rate him, please? Drop the under part and just admit how good he is.
Dalton Cornett loses the mask and almost his mind, but able to keep that one there.
At 364, 475, 364, his slash line. He just gets on base. No strikeouts yet this season in 40 plate appearances.
That's the part that's just staggering. Rips that one back to right center field. Mondo won't get to it. Second run's coming across. Swan going for second. Nobody there to cover. It's 3 doubles in the inning for the Animals, and it's a 2-run inning.
And team slugging's going to go up a bit here. Ball 4 sprint followed by 3 doubles in the span of 4 ABs.
Very much a reversal, of course, from last night, as Austin Temple just needs to find some sort of momentum here, and he'll use that mover on Andy Cosgrove to get strike one.
Cos, the rookie of the year. Over 2 with the ball 4 sprint last night. Only stepped to the plate 3 times, in contrast to guys like Eric Jones Jr., who got 6 plate appearances.
That obviously includes a golden at bat, but still, Firefighters went almost 6 times through the lineup.
And they did. Tyner Hughes had 6 ABs. I should be clear though.
3-1 count. Ball 4 sprint would score a 3rd run. Temple got to find him. He won't. Ball 4 sprint. His second issued in the inning, and the 3rd run that's going to come across earned against Temple. And the Animals, boy, if you thought they'd lack any motivation, they have quickly stymied that narrative in the 1st inning.
Temple entered 10 1/3 innings pitched this year and 4 ball 4 sprints. Now in 11 full innings, he has 6 ball 4 sprints.
His last 3 starts, he had 4 earned runs against him, already 3 in just the 1st inning, and it might be a little bit more here as Tanner Thomas fights that one into center field.
2 ball 4 sprints, 3 doubles and a single, yet still the only damage done, 3 runs on the board. It could still be worse.
Only is a loaded word there.
Could still be worse.
But it is crazy, the reversal of the storyline here. Last night, the Firefighters, the visiting team, as Temple goes inside, they put the pressure right on Garrett Delano. Today, the Party Animals do it. And now a literal rocket scientist, Bronson Ballholm, is at the dish, trying to make a little bit more.
He's got a 588 OBP this year. 17 plate appearances, too. That's a healthy number. I mean, he's hot in the 5 games he's played.
Ronnie finally a little bit healthier this year after last year with the hand.
Yeah.
So far, it looks good. He always looks good, though, let's be real.
His offseason was so critical, and he put in the work.
Another chance for a ball 4 sprint, and another run's going to score off a free pass. Austin Temple.
And we expect to see Temple for a good chunk of this game, too. This 1st inning has really gotten away from him. Again, I want to go back to it. He came into this game having started 5 contests, played in 5 contests this year. 10 innings pitched, 4 ball 4 sprints. In this 1st inning, he's allowed 3.
We are already at the 9 hole for the Party Animals. Check over to first. Mark Smith is wearing...
gnome. Yeah, he's a gnome today.
Yeah, okay. Out of context, that's wild. Checks on over, Bryson Bloomer looks at one in the dirt. Ooh, okay.
Great pitch, yeah, I think.
All right.
Temple was robbed of a strike there.
Okay.
Oh, my.
That is ripped down the line and right. It will land foul. And the fans don't come up with it. Everybody up there lifting your fist and everything. You can't catch it off the ground. Bloomer fouls that one off. Another excuse me swing.
Bloomer was 2 for 3 last night. He also loves Albuquerque. Had a grand slam here last year to win a game against the Texas Tailgaters in Showdowns. We've had some classics in this ballpark in the last 3 years in this sport.
Austin almost working on his 10th minute as Mark Smith leans out the first base side, and he will go back. Full count though. Massive payoff pitch here. Firefighters need it. Party Animals would love to get a 5th run on the board. And that's a backwards K as Bloomer looks at one high, and the inning is done, but not before a 10-minute explosion for the Animals. They go up 4-0, and the Firefighters got some work cut out for them here as we go to the bottom half of the frame. As we look at the Party Animals defense, and Drake, they're just as good as ever on the trick plays.
Correct. Got to highlight Chase Acup, who leads the team with 20 this season, and Mikey Ballard, who is in the ether, has 8.
Mikey Ballard, invisible by the way.
And no Jake Skull, as you see. But
TJ Reeves in there with his one trick play.
correct. We'll see if Tanner Thomas can get in the trick play category and Reeves can double his number. In the meantime, there's no Brett Helton on the mound and there's no defense on the field. I'm not sure, Zach, what the Party Animals are going for here, but I think they've got something choreographed to start this game.
Well, it is banana ball. It wouldn't shock me. Let's find out.
On the mound for the Party Animals, number 10.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Brett Helton with a myriad of gnomes just behind the rubber. One of them oddly Mark Smith shaped.
Is he staying out there for the entire inning?
I hope so.
Oh my God. Mark could be in real danger here. We've seen some of the struggles of the longtime Party Animal pitchers. Brett Helton is not having those kinds of struggles, Drake told. He has been on his game. Veteran of the sport, veteran of baseball. Watched him pitch a couple years with the Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks. Brett Helton still just as good as he was back in 2020.
Yeah, not too far away from his old stomping grounds, both in Colorado Springs and collegiately in Salt Lake City, Utah. Playing for the Utah Utes. 9th rounder in 2015 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was a hell of a farmhand and now a great banana ball pitcher.
Hey, you said a bad word.
Which one?
I can't say it. How about the Firefighters lineup, which started off with Tyner Hughes, an aggressive leadoff batter. You saw it last night. Took the first pitch Garrett Delano threw at him and nearly sent it to Santa Fe. Right back up the middle, a 200 or 400-foot double. Mark is staying out there. Oh, now he runs away. Oh, come on. Mark, you got to stay out there. Tiny, foul down the left field line. Tiny is a 10th round pick out of the Visitors. And the way he's swinging the bat, you would not think this is his first full-time year in banana ball. Batting better than 350 on a 6-game hitting streak. He is just nails up at the plate.
442 OBP as well. Kid gets on base.
Will he there? No. John Crosser calls it foul.
And look, playing in place of Liam Spence really right now. And Tyner Hughes has been great. So good.
Outside, ball 2. Two count. Tiny golfed at that one by Chase Acuff, base knock. Crafty piece of hitting for the big man wearing 55.
Now 3 for 6 on his weekend in Albuquerque. Keeps the hot soiree going.
Soiree?
Yeah.
Good word.
I wanted soiree there.
Is that French?
No.
I gotta figure out what that is. It sounds French. Portuguese? I don't know, we'll find out later.
Maybe.
Dalton Cornett was a man on a mission since March 15th, and right now, he's gonna sit down. Oh, no, he won't. Instead, he might advance to second if he just gets going just a little bit. Jason Swan throwing it over to second. Mikey Ballard trying to deke him out, but instead, it will go as a missed trick play, and Dalton's aboard to second, but Tyner Hughes is out.
I love what Swan did there, trying to go for the trick play, up 4-0 in the runs category this inning. I'm surprised Acuff didn't. I mean, you have up 4-0. Right now, almost nothing to lose. Go for the trick play. I thought Chase should have gone between the legs to second base there. And you could have seen Ballard go between the legs to Swan.
Yep. Instead of put all the onus on Swan, and he misses it behind the back as Lacey takes a healthy hack at the first 2 pitches and misses. This is how weird his year has been. Game 1, he's only had 1 hit. Game 2, he's 5 for 14 on the season so far. Can he find something here against Brett Helton? Maybe so! Lacey to left field! Showtime out of this park! The first homer of the season for Logan Lacey, and Showtime turns the spotlight up.
It was only a matter of time for Logan Lacey. One of the most dangerous hitters in this sport. Matty Warren's down there.
Logan, hey, first home run of the season. Firefighters are battling back, yeah?
My first hit, but yeah, Firefighters are battling back. It ain't over yet.
Hey, it's first inning, it's early on. Let's go.
Logan Lacey, 2-time All-Star, and you see why. He's having some fun with the microphone down there for good reason. Eric Jones Jr. and Brett Helton have faced each other a couple different times, don't you think? Drake Toll is in the middle of some hot tamales.
These guys know each other well.
Yes, they do.
Every now and then when I don't throw one out of the window, I put them in my mouth.
The popcorn all over the crotch of Drake Toll. I just said Cole. Helton a 2-1 count.
That's what happens when you put your popcorn on a paper plate on a windy day right in front of me. Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry.
It tastes delicious.
Yes, it does. Usually try not to say the word I just said on the air, but it was just too good. Plus, I heard you and AJ Switek say it last week.
Crotch?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Crotch will play.
EJ, ball 4 sprint. He continues to get on base here in Albuquerque.
All of a sudden, Zach.
Slow ball 4 sprint defense, and EJ is going to slide in with a 2-base ball 4 sprint.
The inning-tying run is at second base in Eric Jones Jr. By the way, bad play from you to put the popcorn right back on the same plate in the same spot in the same wind.
I'm taking it down. I'm going to put it on the floor. By the way, your paper plate with a lineup card also falling down because of the wind. How about this? Are you eating it off the floor?
Yep.
No wasted popcorn here from Drake Toll.
Nope.
All right, it's going on the floor. Mondo against Brett Helton, teammates of old, facing each other. Boy.
Zamboni.
Another potentially 10-minute inning on tap here is Becerra. Oh, that's a slow roller. Swanee having to go underneath, and he does. Becerra out at first. EJ advancing to second. I beg your pardon, it's Noah Bridges as the designated runner. And now, Caden Green. We call him Peanut because that's what they've always called him. As you take a look, Jason Swan might be better than a trick play there. Saved it from going into Ninja. That would have almost certainly scored Noah from second. But instead, it's a second out. Peanut has had power and a great swing this year as he takes a look at strike one inside. 483 average, 1.418 OPS. That is sadistic. This dude has taken a superstar leap after year one in bananaball. 1-1. Oh, he wanted to tie it up there. He won't. I've rolled over some popcorn. It's all over the floor. Still. Helton to try and get out of it.
Oh.
Peanut, left field! Foul.
Yeah, that was assuredly foul, but my goodness.
Hit that one a mile.
It's a moonshot.
Touch the top of the Sandia Mountains behind us. So we'll try it again. Hot shot, second. Mikey Ballard, a little trouble in the behind the back transfer, but he gets it, and that is the first trick play of the game, and the first point goes to the Party Animals.
1-0. Boys needed that. Maddie Warren, what you got with the Party Animals head coach?
Hey, Coach, a must-win for the Party Animals today, but the offense did not come to play today. Let's go. What do you guys do to turn around from last night into today to start this game off the way you did?
You know what? It's just knowing that you got a new day, a new game, a new time to have fun out here and really attack. And that's what we talked about today. We met as a team, and I was like, guys, we haven't earned anything yet. It's time we still have to earn stuff, and let's play with all we got today.
Who do you see really stepping up for this team to pull it all together?
You know, it's a lot of the veteran leaders, but, you know, like we have the A-Cups, the Swans out here, but I'll tell you what, it's really nice to see the new guys like the TJ Reeves and the Ballards really stepping up and, you know, hitting in the 3 and 4 spot tonight. It's they're all gamers. I could really put them anywhere.
I love it. Well, Coach, you got a lot of game left, but it's looking good. Best of luck.
Thank you, guys.
Up to you guys.
Thanks, Maddie. Mike Vivacis, that man is strong. Also, I got to shout this out. Brian Trepanier, who's not here, he's at a wedding. He just texted me, I'm feeling a Showtime bomb. I swear to you, he sent that 1 minute before Logan Lacey hit a home run.
No kidding. Speaking of.
Look at that, Logan Lacey. I'm not even sure he knew it until it hit the rock, but there it is. His Uncle Bobby, by the way, in town, ran into him at the airport coming from Atlanta to Albuquerque. He's been here game 1 and 2. And how about that, Showtime sees it. Brett Helton squinting to the heavens. It is what it is. BK, wherever you're watching from, dude, wish you were here, bud. We'll see you in Grayson next week. Love you. Already down to the 10-hole batter.
That's weird. Brian Trepanier is slated to pitch in the 5th inning today.
We'll see about that.
So how does that work, Zach Staten?
Well, we're going to have to adjust.
I'm reading the lineup card. It says Trepanier, 5th inning.
Was that lineup card written on a napkin?
Oh, no, it's written today. It's on the card itself.
Okay, good. On a card.
He may struggle to pitch this afternoon.
Might. You know how Mikey Ballard was invisible on the graphic?
Yeah.
BK might be the same way.
That's a great callback from earlier.
Yep. Temple really wanted that one, and from an 0-2 count, it's all the way full. Fisher, foul. We'll do it again. Noah had a little trouble in the field last night, so today, he's the DH. Comes on in.
Party Animals have rotated a lot of that outfield.
Yep. And that's the good part about having depth is Austin Temple.
Yeah. Reeves, Thomas. Today you see Skoll a bit banged up. Fisher.
Something about these Party Animals, man. Vava loses great players like Armando Becerra and Sal Jacobo, and he replaced them with guys like TJ, Mikey Ballard, and Noah Fisher will replace himself at the plate with a swing and strike. Austin Temple, that's 3 set down via the K.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten 4 outs, 3 of them via strikeout, but he's also allowed 3 extra base hits, 3 ball, 4 sprints.
Something has wafted into my nose here. That smelled good. It was a little burnt.
Oops. Sorry, that's breakfast earlier.
Darn it! You had the breakfast burrito, didn't you?
Way too much bacon.
There was a lot of bacon for breakfast.
Fiber's good for you, man.
Sure.
I don't think bacon has fiber, but I just wanted to make sure you knew that fiber in general is good for you.
It very well might. 3-0 count quickly to Hampton.
They still sell Wheaties. I told a kid last night in an autograph line, I said, hey, man, if you keep eating your Wheaties, you'll be big and strong. And I thought, man, I don't even know if they still do Wheaties.
I'm fairly certain they have Wheaties. 2 ball 4 sprints earned and 2 plate appearances for Reese Hampton.
Yeah.
Takes a quick trip around first, it goes right back to it.
Colorado was the first state to legalize Wheaties.
Okay.
And in New Mexico, they certainly promote it.
I'm Googling now, Wheaties, are they still a thing? Yes, Wheaties are still a thing.
Yep. Federally, we're getting much more loose on the Wheaties situation.
Correct. Oh man, we do things differently here on the Party Animals YouTube, as I'm learning for the first time this weekend. How about Chase Acuff coming up? RBI double in his first plate appearance. And quickly, Austin Temple has thrown 6 straight bad ones. Gotta find it. Acuff fights it off and goes foul. Again, want to point out, we are nearing, if I can spit it out, the 11th game completed for the Firefighters. They have not induced one fan-caught foul ball.
Yeah.
They've had 1 caught against them, that's it.
That's
so
impressively
bizarre.
bad, by the way.
It's bizarre.
But somehow it has nothing to do with the Firefighters.
No! They've had more than enough opportunity, the fans. And I've seen gloves, just haven't really been able to catch them. Ball 4 sprint potentially on the table here. That would move runner over to first, or from first to third. It might actually get him home.
I think Reese Hampton wants to go home with this. He's getting the wave. This should be tight. No throw. Reese Hampton's just that guy. That's the tone you have to set in a must-win game. Reese Hampton, the veteran, sets it. Austin Temple entered this game having thrown 4 ball 4 sprints all season. Zach, he's thrown 5 through an inning and a third today.
And this is the problem with ball 4 sprints in this league. If you throw them back to back, you are risking a run scored on you immediately. As Mikey Ballard doesn't swing at that one. Sat down via K in his first plate appearance.
And Temple's had a couple of close ones, but a lot of these misses have been fairly obvious, even on 3 ball counts.
That one gets away from Cornett. Doesn't even throw down to second. And Chase Acuff has moved into scoring position. And the wild thing is the Firefighters really have not had a lot of opportunities to even get a trick play on the board.
Yep. Because the strikeouts.
Strikeouts and ball 4 sprints.
Yeah.
He goes high. And a lot of stuff right now is missing up or way in the dirt.
Speaking of Colorado.
And he misses outside again.
Wow.
Right now, Austin Temple is laboring.
I think you've got to, in a league format, the 2-seeded bananaball open on the line, I think Val Perez has got to make a move to the bullpen. And that's exactly where I think she's going here.
Blake Morgan is running out to the bullpen. Again, not a full lineup here for the Firefighters in the pitching rotation.
I'm surprised it took that long to just send somebody out there to get loose. Because Temple, he does not have it and then some today.
Looks like a pitcher trying to almost pitch perfectly as Reeves down the line. Will that land fair? No, it won't. South Trimble trying to make a magic play. Instead, it will land foul.
Credit to Smoke for the effort, too. That did not feel good, diving right to the dirt. I'll give you a strawberry.
Okay, a strawberry.
You ever had those?
I have had strawberries. Very good.
Like when you dive on dirt or a turf.
Reeves crushed. Left center. Armando sliding to field that one. He'll throw it into second and hold Reeves to just a single. That's a big one. Double play is a potential here. But maybe not with this guy, Jason Swan, coming up.
Dangerous about this Party Animals lineup, man, is that TJ Reeves has only played 6 games, came in with 17 plate appearances. You know, Ballard to Reeves to Ballholm, the reserves, or the guys who aren't everyday guys, have worked their way into such an impressive lineup. Incredible depth for the boys in pinstripes today. I should mention Ballard has worked his way to an everyday guy. Reeves is showing he should probably be in that category as well. Ballholm right there with them. Can we bat 13 guys? Next game, please.
If it's spring training, absolutely. Saw a lot of 15 at-bat orders there sometimes.
Yeah.
Man, Temple really wanted that one.
Yeah, a couple of pitches in this plate appearance for Swan have not gone Temple's way.
Jake Moore not giving it to him. 3-1. Ball four sprint could turn this into a disaster, and it is a ball four sprint.
So Temple had entered the game. I want to emphasize again, 10 1/3 innings pitched and allowed 4 ball, 4 sprints in those 10 1/3. Zach, the last 5 batters he's faced, he's allowed 4 ball, 4 sprints.
Yep.
In this game, in this inning. Hey, where's Andy Cosgrove? Hot. Things that I'm not so sure I should be feeling. This kind of feels wrong.
Does it?
That's the hottest creature to grace the face of this planet.
Swan taking off for second.
Do you think that's what they felt when Artemis 2 was landing in the ocean? That velocity, that pressure?
Probably.
Andy Cosgrove makes me feel like an astronaut reaching orbit. Voluptuous.
Austin finally gets one to go his way. Boy, I thought that ball 3 was strike, no matter if he swung or not, but either way. Temple, gotta find it, and he won't. Another ball 4 sprint, and this is gonna score 2. It's another explosion for the Animals, and they haven't really done a ton of hitting. At this point, you got to wonder if Al Perez can just get Blake Morgan out here now. Temple cannot find the strike zone. Very much feels like a pitcher who is just throwing to see if anything can touch, and he's not getting help from the umpire on anything close.
Peo Bradford says children are watching. Zach, children are finding out.
Yeah, that Andy Cosgrove is hot.
Yeah.
What can you say? It's the facts of life.
Again, for Temple, it's every pitch that's an inch or 2 off. The next one that's 2 or 3 feet away. He just cannot find the zone.
That's not even close.
So that's where early in these counts, you can tell Temple is struggling first pitch, second pitch, these batters to get a call. But by the time that there's 3 balls on the board, that's where the pitches have been mostly non-competitive. Zach, he's got to be pulled from this game. Yep. This is unfair what's happening to Temple right now.
Yep, and the problem for him right now is everything is earned. Every run is earned.
He's thrown 9 ball 4 sprints. We're in the 2nd inning.
Yep.
He has got to be pulled from this game. For his sake, Zach. The time, everything about this is...
And Blake Morgan is exiting the bullpen, so you wonder if it's coming here now.
9, I mean, think about it in terms of baseball, so 9 walks from a pitcher in 2 innings. Obviously, the plug would have been pulled already.
Yep. Big swing from Bronny, and a miss. And right now, if Austin Temple can get a strikeout, you wonder if that'll do it.
I think no matter the result here, he's got to go.
He's had 5 ball 4 sprints just in this inning alone. Had 4 in the first.
He started this inning with a strikeout.
I'm sorry, he had 3 in the first. Yeah. He has 6 ball 4 sprints in this inning alone.
Correct.
And right now he's flirting with it again.
6 of the last 7 he's faced, and of the 7 of the last 7, hit 6 ball 4 sprints and a single.
Runner going, Bronny high into the sky. Armando underneath it. Not going to make the throw home. Instead, we'll just go to second. And another run comes across at 6 in the frame.
I think they're going to leave Temple out there.
Sacrifice fly for Bronson Ballholm. And it does look like Temple's going to stay. And I cannot mention this or say this enough. I know we've talked about how tough of a game this has been. Before this, Austin Temple was absolutely reliable and dependable in the last 3 starts he's had. 6 strikeouts, had just a couple of ball 4 sprints, just 6 runs allowed. He was dealing. This is one of those games where sometimes it happens to a pitcher. But Austin Temple's been incredibly reliable for a guy that the Firefighters really wanted to get back as a coach's franchise and did so as he gives a little chin music up to Bryson Bloomer. Up and out. Foul.
Off the bumper of a, ooh. Oh, that's a long drive. White and Nissan took a Maxima with Arkansas license plate.
How far is that drive?
Far. License plate 086YW.
Full count. Bloomer chops at it, and that's the 2nd strikeout he's had. And that's about the only thing that's gone well for Austin Temple is some of the strikeouts. But 9 ball 4 sprints issued, 6 in that frame, 6 runs in the inning. And the Party Animals are dealing again. There's some little Lobos on the field. Everybody watch out!
All right, Albuquerque, who let the Wolves out? AJ, what do you got going all the way out there at the center field wall?
Well, as I'm approaching deep center field, we all know that Albuquerque is the home of the New Mexico Lobos. And we've got 4 little Lobos here. These 4 Lobolitos, Joey, Abby, Sadie, and Jude. When I say go, all you need to do is run toward home plate and cross that finish line. This is the Little Lobos race. On your mark, get set, go!
And they're off. Here we go in the Little Lobo race. The one on the right is moving. The one on the left moving. Girl power, quick, fast, and in a hurry in the Lobos. One kid is running somewhere else he's not supposed to. Come straight. Straighten it out.
I don't even know what a Lobo is.
It's a wolf, I think.
No, they're going the wrong direction.
Or New Mexico.
Jonathan,
New Mexico.
that kid's crying. That kid is crying.
Oh, no. Oh, no, one kid stopped, and now they're going. This is a 400-foot run. This is the farthest they've ever run.
Maybe even halfway there. They're not even halfway there. We're down to 2.
Oh, my goodness.
We gotta go here.
The Masters has nothing like this. They're going the wrong way. Straighten out, kids. Pigtails, get on your horse.
AJ, the host, is just walking. She's waving and taunting.
Get on your horse, Pigtails. Oh, and the Hooded Lobo wins.
Slow and Steady did not win the race.
Not even close.
Slow and Steady lost by a lot.
Red Cap getting escorted off the field by Alora. He gave it his best shot. But how about the Lobo wearing the hood finally wins it. And one of the coolest Lobo races my eyes have ever seen. Immaculate. And now something special for Lamar.
Hell betting Lamar.
Nice dancing. A lot of it. So now, as Lamar Sparks tattoos his left field foul.
You know what's crazy? The Party Animals are going to win the 2nd inning. It will only be 2-0. By the 5th, we could be tied. That's the beauty of bananaball, man.
Let's see if that's a cold takes. Freezing here's Lamar. Chopper through and underneath the glove of Chase A. Cuff. Stings it in there for a base knock. And Lamar continuing to see beach balls out there.
if the Firefighters win this inning, there'll be 9 minutes left in this game.
Yep. We are potentially in the middle of a world's fastest inning now, and maybe the third.
We will see that. We will see world's fastest here pretty soon.
We have not even reached the first out of the bottom half of the second. We are already at an hour and 20 minutes left to go.
Yeah, so 10 total runs for the Party Animals, 12 combined. In a baseball game at 10-2, that the score will be 10-2. Most folks are hitting the exits. You've already had your 9, 9, and 9.
Yep.
But in this situation, in bananaball, in this sport, in this game, no, we still got a lot of play.
D-Mac high into the sky. Swanee trying to find it. Jason Swan brings it in the old-fashioned way. And right now, the one trick play seems to be doing the job for you in the Equalizer Point. As D-Mac flies out to first. Now, how about young Mason Maxwell and the job he's been doing? Last night, first home run of the game, another multi-hit game. That's now 4 of his last 5 games where he's gotten at least 2 hits. Double M seeing it well. Does he sting that one well enough? Don't believe so. Reese Hampton lining up for a trick play. Behind the back, Reese Lightning, you're too good.
I love him so much. He is my dad.
Okay.
First plate appearance of the year, tee it up.
Hello, South Trumbull. For the first time, as Drake Toll said. Swinging a bat in 2026. Smoke usually been used as a designated fielder or runner. He is out in right field today, as that is a late strike call from Jake Moore. One, by the way, that looked like it might have been a ball in a previous frame, but we play on. That one is a ball. South Trimble out of George Mason. His brother Fenwick, a member of the Miami Marlins organization as we speak. South designated runner and fielder for the most part. He's the resident Magic Man.
Andy Cosgrove made me tremble earlier.
As well as like 8,000 people here.
Oh.
South going opposite way. TJ Reeves, can he catch up to it? No, he can't. That'll be an RBI on his first swing. Southie wants 3, and he'll put the brakes on at the absolute last second and go to back to second with a double. Shot that would.
I think he would have had a triple there too.
He might have. He's speedy. So that's a nice way to make a debut in 2026 at the plate for South Trimble. TJ Reeves might have lost that one in the sun. And it's a 2-out RBI for Smoke. Tiny really wanted that one. He's not afraid to swing at the first pitch. Usually you hear from hitting coaches, hey, get your pitch. Not Tiny. You give it to him on the first swing, he'll take it. He sends that one foul quickly down 0-2.
Man, change the arm angle, get the strikeout. Brett Helton, but running down the street. Party Animals take a 2-0 lead.
Take a look at that. You talk about the arm slot getting changed, arm angle getting changed. Brett Helton moving quick, and now there is a new pitcher for the Firefighters out on the mound. It is Blake Morgan. You wouldn't be blamed if you want to call him the third Bridges brother, because he played with Zachary Bridges and Noah at UNCW a couple of years ago. He last full-time pitched in 2019 when he was playing with the Seahawks of UNC Wilmington.
And such a great guy. Morgan, I'm in Savannah, Georgia, and I'm at Lone Wolf.
Yes.
Good Barts. Was I? Yeah, maybe not. I was at one of those places.
Yeah, okay.
They all kind of merged together.
An establishment.
I was at Mood Rights. That's where I was.
Okay.
And Blake was there hanging out with some guys, and he set me down. And I mean, the conversation we have, the energy he brings, the moxie, the stoicism at the same time. Blake Morgan that night taught me things I would never know about the sport of bananaball from a rookie pitcher's perspective. He said things that blew my mind. Just given the maturity he brings to the sport already. And I just want to note how impressed I am with Blake Morgan, his adjustment to the game, his locker room presence, his ability to contribute in OTTs. If you get a chance as a fan at a game to talk to a player about their experience here, Blake Morgan's a great one to pick the mind of.
Blake Morgan, one of the things he did at UNCW is he throws a strike there. He worked quick, even before bananaball. He's a guy that wanted to throw hard and fast. So this perfect for him as Noah Fisher chops at that one and shouldn't have. Strike two. He's had some issues getting out of innings, having trouble with some of the ball four sprints. Maybe this is the antidote he needed. Coming to Albuquerque, and Noah Fisher just swung at 3 straight pitches and missed them all. So how about that? Come on in, Blake Morgan, make yourself at home with the strikeouts.
You know, you want to add insult to injury for the Firefighters? They don't have opportunities for trick plays really here.
No.
5 times they've struck out the party animals already. The animals have scored 10 runs. So the least you can ask for if the other team is pummeling the ball, ground out a couple times, please. Give us some trick play opportunities.
Scottsdale, game 1, had 27 outs as the home team against a very trickery Texas Tailgater squad.
A very trickery Texas Tailgater squad.
Triple T, baby. 27 outs, 11 of them were via strikeout. So already you're limiting yourself to 16 potential opportunities.
Hampton's 3rd plate appearance, by the way. And we are only in the 3rd inning. And he's already worked 2 ball 4 sprints. He's eyeing his 3rd of those.
That's 3-0 count.
That will put him at 0 ABs on the game. No at-bats.
Blake will get one in there for strike 1. He'll be represented in the count. One of the rare times where we've seen him not caught by Zachary Bridges. He's still going by Dalton Cornett.
Ooh.
Man, Reese thought about it.
Yeah, I think Reese was thinking ball 4 sprint there. It was a generous call from Jake Moore.
Full count. Hampton high into the sky. Can the fans finally do it? Oh my goodness, no. Darn it!
Watch your profanity.
What the heck, man? We'll do it again. Hampton just stays alive. Babimo finding a way after a 3-0 start to give himself a little bit of momentum. Hampton again will foul it off, and we'll try it again.
Hampton's just forcing him to throw strikes here. This is what happens when you play a multi-year minor leaguer.
Professional AB here. Hampton again, man. Going into the 9th pitch of this at-bat.
This will be the 10th.
10th pitch of the at-bat. I can't count. Outside, ball 4 sprints.
Hampton has worked 3 ball 4 sprints. We haven't even played 3 full innings.
He'll put the brakes on and stay right at first.
That's a lot of running. It's a lot of running for that guy.
As a center fielder, though, you're probably used to something like that. But now Chase Acuff, who also has a sprint. At this point, it'd be hard-pressed to find a ball party animal that doesn't have a ball 4 sprint. The only ones that don't. Bryson Bloomer and Noah Fisher. Everybody else has worked a ball 4 sprint except for TJ Reeves. I beg your pardon. He's got a double and a single. Acuff right to Peanut. Maybe had a little bit trouble on the transfer, but Tyner Hughes gets the trick play. EJ punches him out, and that's a double play and a much-needed clean inning for the Fighters, down 2 points to none. That'll keep you right in it.
Yes, it will. And let's go world's fastest. Brent Helton will be shoved right back into the fray.
Shoved. You hear that beautiful Mario music? It does mean world's fastest inning, but the party animals aren't moving that quick.
Yeah. Moving along here, boys. 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 43 seconds on the clock here in Albuquerque. No new inning can begin if that timer hits 0. We're only in the middle of the 3rd here.
Albuquerque, you'll be Kirky. He, she, we'll be Kirky.
They be Kirky.
Yep. Albuquerque, as our wonderful Mary James told us yesterday. It's 3 straight years. It's like 3 straight strikes in bowling. Albuquerque. Having some fun. Playing banana ball. Dalton Cornett. Come on in. Fielder's choice, but got to 2nd in his first plate appearance. DC3 since March 15th is hitting 400. Might that improve here? Nah.
You know, Zach, Albuquerque, Hoda Albuquerque, Savannah Albuquerque. See if you can put that one together.
Is that the Today Show?
We'll see.
Al Roker. I like it. Cornette stings one right by Mikey Ballard for a base knock. And to say DC3 has found his swing would be an understatement.
Albuquerque, Lori Buquerque, Peaches Buquerque.
Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. Let's take the firefighter of the night to think about this one.
Lieutenant Montoya is a proud New Mexico native, born and raised in the land of enchantment. He answered the call to service in 2010 when he joined the Albuquerque Fire Rescue. He has served in some of the busiest stations in the country, and today he leads as a lieutenant at Station 8. Above all, he's a devoted husband of 16 years and the proud father of 3 amazing children. Off duty, you'll often find him diving into his biggest passion, family and baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, your firefighter of the game, Lieutenant Andres Montoya.
That might be one of the loudest ovations for a firefighter of the night I have ever heard. Lieutenant Andres Montoya of Station 8 here in Albuquerque. A salute to you, this wonderful crowd here in Albuquerque for giving him his flowers. That is what firefighter bananaball is truly all about. Logan Lacey steps on in. His first swing of the game, 2-run blast. His first homer of 2026. Now with a clean inning on the top of the third, man, a run here would do wonders for the fighters' confidence and momentum. Brett having some trouble finding it. It's a 3-0 count. Ball 4 sprint likely moving. Dalton Cornette over to third. Helton fires it in. Ball 4 sprint. Dalton Cornette didn't think so. Neither did Logan Lacey. I don't know if the party animals thought it either. DC3 gonna clearly get to third in time, and now runners on the corners. Not a soul has been out.
Yeah, I mean, just like that, the firefighters cut the lead in half. Nobody out, 90 feet away from that. Bring the infield in.
Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales, and we stare at the beautiful pitches, and she's looking at you. No, man, she's looking at me. And last night they were all looking at EJ. 5 hits, tied a bananaball record, as that one looked like it was in the dirt. Instead, it's a big old strike from Jake Moore. Already a hit today. So he's had 7 plate appearances, and he's reached on all of them. I beg your pardon, it was a ball 4 sprint. Switches the arm angle, and let's go to the 4th. EJ stings it into center. That's an RBI walk-off single. DC3 comes on in, takes the bow, chop that wood, and the firefighters pull within 2-1. Good on you. EJ, number 4, comes on in, and from world's fastest to Bananas Foster, here's Casey Baker.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Bananaball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Today, we are celebrating the Medina family. Jackie became a single foster mom in order to support a family member in need of some help alongside her biological son and other family members. She decided that she wanted to continue making a difference and opened her home to kiddos outside of her family. In the last 10 years, she has welcomed 31 children and teens into her home and adopted 3. Fans, please help us celebrate this incredible family for making a difference right here in your community.
The Medina family. The Medina family. Jackie welcoming in 31 children and teens into her home and has adopted a set of sisters into her family. This is what the sport is all about. A beautiful moment like this. Text BUNCH to 50155 to help out families like the Medinas and so many others around this country in the foster care community. And by the way, I called her Casey Baker. It's Casey Barker.
Nice.
It's the second time I've done it. I want to punch myself in the face. Casey, I'm sorry. You're my friend. You're from Virginia. You went to Virginia Tech. I won't hold it against you. But Bananas Foster, this is what this is all about. A moment like that. Again, shout out to Jackie Medina and that family. 31 children and teens welcomed into their home over the last 20 years. Just incredible. Blake Morgan, how about it?
So you're telling me the Party Animals have 10 runs in this game, but they lead it just 2-1.
Correct. See, this is the beauty of the sport. They're up 10-4 in the runs column, but the Firefighters are staying alive, like the Bee Gees. Is that who sang that song?
The Bee Gees, yes. Barry Gibb.
There's more than Barry Gibbs, right? There's like a few of them.
There's a lot. There's a lot of Bee Gees, but
I think
three Bee Gees. But
I think a few of them are gone now.
We're losing Bee Gees by the hour.
My dad made a joke about that when I was growing up. I probably shouldn't tell it on the air.
Really? About the Bee Gees?
I'll tell you off air, and you can tell me if you think I should tell it or not. Someone just said, Zach, good to correct yourself, but punch is a bit too much. Nah, man, I can't make a mistake like that on the air. I'm gonna bury my own
that's
face
a great pitch.
in a fist, and yes, it was, and I'm stunned it wasn't a strike. Mikey Ballard up, already working a 3-0 count, making a 4-0 count, making a ball 4 sprint. That's another one. Peanut had some trouble with that. Mikey at the last second saw it, but not in time.
I'm playing a game today of take a shot every time there's a ball 4 sprint.
You're not making it home.
I'm not making it to the 5th inning.
Yeah.
This amount of bottles of liquor was not in my budget.
Over at the head of Peanut from TJ Reeves into left field. The first time we've seen Lamar Sparks get a little action out there. And it's another base knock. Mikey Ballard moving
Reeves, huh?
Yes, he is.
Not bad.
Mikey Ballard will move from station to station.
By the way, 13 ball 4 sprints today. Got the hiccups.
What just happened there? I thought you threw up.
Why did I choose Rumplemints too? What a disaster.
I don't know, man.
Should be Malort.
Shout out if Myrtle Beach, wherever you are.
The only cocktail, it's called the Myrtle Beach cocktail. It's just Malort and Rumplemints mixed together.
That just sounds like Yvonne.
It's a Myrtle Beach classic.
He loves Malort. In there, strike 2. Swanee.
Hasn't struck out all year.
No, he hasn't. I keep calling him Swanee, by the way. I need to call him by his Christian name, Jason Swan.
42 plate appearances. Still no strikeouts.
Armando racing in, sliding catch. That man is incredible with the glove.
First time Swan's been retired today.
I mean, what else can you say? Might not be a trick play, but man, Armando, that's a needed one, and that could have been real danger if he doesn't come up with that.
Cosgrove could become the second Party Animal to work 3 ball 4 sprints already. No, sir.
Bounce pass over to Tiny, over to first, in time for the double play, and add a trick play to it. Peanut at the last second puts it in the dirt. Tiny with the quick transition, and EJ, a great play to get that one out of the ground. And the Firefighters go from 2 on to getting out of it with no damage done. And folks, get on your feet. Hello, baby.
It's time for Hey Baby.
Should we do it?
Let's get those hands up and let's get them clapping.
Where is my fire helmet? There it is.
It ain't hard. Just follow along. Start with the left. Once again. Little shuffle to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. You got it. say, hey, baby. One more, let's go big. Albuquerque, that was awesome!
All right, partner. Hey, a partner.
Yeah.
I think you hate your last baby.
I think so. I hope some people at home saw the popcorn, by the way. I spilled more. It is what it is. Hey, Jake Lialios is out there. Twisted Steel, sex appeal, those kinds of things. Is that right? Am I right about that?
Something like that, yeah.
He speaks into microphones for a living sometimes.
One day I'll learn how to actually hey baby.
Yeah.
Today's not that day.
Hey, sometimes it's just more fun to not do it. So, we're going to be playing some quick banana ball here for a little bit. Jake Lialios trying to issue very fast. It's a 3-1 count quickly to his former teammate, Armando Becerra. Trying to reach here for the first time today. Grounded out to a diving Jason Swan in his first plate appearance, and he goes inside well from all four. So how about another ball four sprint? Drake, shot! You're gonna be like the guy from Breaking Bad that was just in the chair that rang a bell by the end of the series. Armando got to second, by the way, as we were making bats.
So that's 2 shots?
Two baseball, 4 sprints. And the inning-winning run is all the way in scoring position.
Hey, why don't these guys dance? Can we have them dance, please? Thank you.
Oh, hello. Oh my. Oh my.
I think the fielders behind Jake Lialios said that's a little bit too much for us.
Oh my.
You shake your rump. We're good.
Yeah, Mikey was.
Oh, that's a great pitch too.
Mikey Ballard was pointing at him and saying, that will not happen to me, sir. It's a 1-1 count. Young Nut has done the damage with the bat all year long. Now he needs it again. And he'll do it again. Peanut into center field. Mondo running around, scoring at home, and the game is tied. Peanut, chop that wood. Drew Yanesta doing the job as the hitting coach again, and the Fighters, just like that, have pulled even. That dude is on a 7-game hitting streak now. Peanut, he might very well be in the conversation for MVP by the end of the year. He keeps hitting this way, Drake.
We're all just slowly hurtling toward impending doom, as slowly but surely the rock that we float upon is angling itself ever closer toward the sun. Truly, in the game of life, no one is counting, and the points really don't matter.
He's saying that because the run count right now is 10-5, and somehow this game is tied going into the 5th. And guess who's coming in? A guy who has known a lot about these party animals with the team in Yeller. His name is Zach Phillips. Number 1, great first name, Mr. Phillips. Number 2, the one thing he does maybe better than anybody is work fast. This is a dude that has 2 of the fastest frames we have ever seen pitched in the galaxies of banana ball. First year with the Firefighters after not being franchised by the Savannah Bananas, his 4th World Tour. He'll be throwing to Zachary Bridges, who is now in for Dalton Cornett. We'll likely see DC3 one more time here in this game. But now Zachary Bridges, Zach Phillips, Zach Staten on the booth. It's a Zach to Zach to Zach connection. Party starters are having some fun. A 2-2 game. It's a fresh ball game here in Albuquerque. and let's go have some fun. First up, Tanner.
I don't deserve nice things.
What happened?
You're looking at it, boss.
Oh, okay. Slow roller, Philly sliding, throwing to first, and that was thrown all the way to Arizona.
Throwing to first is one of the ways to describe what that was. Thank you, Clippy.
That'll be an error.
Throw it away again.
That'll be an error on the pitcher, very clearly. But that does mean Tanner Thomas is on second.
It's crazy that from 60 feet 6 inches, Zach Phillips is surgical. I mean, absolutely, no matter what, he's going to throw he can just throw it exactly where he wants it. But first base, that's where things get so dicey for pitchers.
Low to Bronny. And this is where you would think a guy who works quick can find himself very fast as Bronny chops one over to Peanut. Man, that took a weird hop under the legs and got it for the trick play. You can count that one. And by the way, that's now 3 trick plays for the Firefighters. They have taken the lead in the trick play column.
Should be clear too for Tanner Thomas. It's a single in the scorebook with an added base on the throwing error.
Let me change that up then. It's not an error on Zach. It's a single for young Tanner.
Yep.
My apologies, Tanner Thomas. You deserved a hit and you got one. Seth Markham. Yes, Ashton Lansdale did go. Ashton Lansdale looks at one outside. It's a 3-1 count. Ball 4 sprint would send Drake
red light all the way here
into oblivion. And it is a ball 4 sprint. RBI for Ashton Lansdale. She'll stop at first.
Hey, down, pass it around. There's the shots, my lord, on the wall.
At this point, I gotta wonder if Riley Turner is starting to curse ball 4 sprints names. That scorebook's gonna run out of pages real fast.
The official statistician of bananaball today.
That is rocketed right back up the gut for Noah Fisher. Not enough to move Lansdale any further than second, so it's station to station, but a single for the first time for Noah.
Speaking of intoxicated, which is Reese Hampton's walk-up song, how intoxicating is it that he's worked 3 ball 4 sprints in his 3 plate appearances today?
And another one would make it a 2-run lead in the top of the 5th. That will not be a ball 4 sprint. That is gone. 3-run shot for Reese Lightning.
Second home run on the weekend for Reeser. He had 3 ribbies yesterday, grabs 3 of them with this long ball. In a must-win game for the Party Animals, Reese Hampton and the boys in pinstripes are red hot at the plate.
Reese Hampton is quickly finding his swing in Albuquerque. No doubter over the head of Noah Bridges. And just like that, Party Animals have plated their 14th runs of the game.
The offense in the Bananaball Championship League over the course of the first 5 weeks, 6 weeks has been incredible. Each of these teams setting record after record from base hits to runs scored. We had a 14-point game last night.
14-point game, and it was 15-11 in terms of runs. It was an incredible offensive performance, but the pitching, you know everybody's taking that one in the bullpens here a little personally. Including the man on the mound right now as Chase Acuff springs that one foul. We'll do the full count again. Acuff so far, RBI double, RBI ball 4 sprint, and then grounded into a double play. Chopper, right by Showtime. Base knock. At this point, I'm beginning to wonder how much the Party Animals are going to break the hits record by. Mikey Ballard looks at one in the dirt.
Zach,
hello.
The 1 through 7 hole already stepped to the plate 23 times for the Animals, for a whopping 3 total outs.
That's insane.
23 plate appearances for the 1 through 7 hole in this game for the Party Animals. 3 outs in those 23 plate appearances.
By the way, the single game ball four sprint record is that is a slow chopper. Lacey, no choice but to throw it to first, and it's by EJ.
That'll be an error. Lacey had time on it. That's an error, and Ballard will reach.
That was a tough one for EJ to try to take out. Tougher play for Logan with the bare hand. And right now the Firefighters aren't helping Zach Phillips with their defense, and that's not going to help him either. That one lands on the track between Smoke and Mondo. TJ Reeves turned going for third. Tyner won't make a play towards the plate. Mikey Ballard was slow going home. Tiny had a chance to throw him out, wouldn't do it. And it's 2 runs across, and another double, and another RBI for the Party Animals. It is another 6-run frame, their second in 5 innings.
Yeah, for Reeves to be 4 for 4.
And that one goes over the head of Zachary Bridges, and this is a disaster for the Firefighters here in the top of the 5th to get it tied back up after 4, after giving up 10 in the first 2.
I want to be clear here too, Ballard will be given a hit with an error on the throw from Lacey.
Okay.
There is still a hit out of that AB for Mikey.
So it's a single, and he advanced on an error.
Yeah. Swan has not struck out all year, by the way. That's still true. 43 plate appearances.
It's a full count. Chopper. Peanut just digs it out. Smart with a trick play over to EJ.
Another run comes home for the Animals.
It's a 7-run frame.
Zach, 26 plate appearances for hitters 1 through 7 for the Party Animals. And now 4 outs from the Firefighters.
Hit right to Peanut. He bobbled it over to first. EJ off the bag, but he lays the tag in. But not before 7 runs come across against Zach Phillips. And the Firefighters have major work to do in the bottom of the frame.
The Party Animals have innings of 4 runs, 6 runs, and 7 runs. This game is tied right now.
It is.
It's still tied.
We salute the hometown heroes here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This has been one of the loudest crowds we have heard in terms of honoring the Firefighters of the night. And now here with our hometown heroes. And from the Albuquerque heroes to one of our very own, wearing the fire helmet on the third base side, it's our head coach, the Fire Chief Val Perez. Coach, how you feeling?
Hey, how you doing today?
All right, I assume this is kind of a weird one right now, right? You've given up 17 runs. It's still a tie game.
Yeah, that's the beauty of bananaballs. No team is ever out of it. You know, we were on the opposite end of that scoring favor in Montgomery the other day, and yeah, I looked over at Eli Pat and I was like, you know what's nuts is we just put up 9 on you, and it's a 1-run game.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to feel that PTSD ever again, clinching and white-knuckling the chair up there in Montgomery, Alabama. But that has to put more of a spotlight on how important last night's win was then, to not feel that kind of pressure here in a game like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all about controlling what you can. You know, our hitters are still hitting the ball really well. I mean, we're putting together really good at-bats, pretty good pitch selection, and you know, we just got to clean it up a little bit on the pitching side right now. But the boys are working. I mean, some games we got our hitters that help our pitchers out, and sometimes it's the opposite way. Our pitchers are the ones, you know, keeping us into the game. So that's why it's a team effort.
Val, long-time listener, first-time caller, big fan of yours. I want to take you back to, what, Greensboro, North Carolina, 2024. I mean, look how different this brand, this team, this vibe, this clubhouse is. Take me back to the first days of the Firefighters, to the growth of this team to today.
Yeah, you know, we had no idea what we were doing, to be honest. I mean, it was, of course, we had a couple vets come over to help start our team, to help us get through those growing pains. But yeah, just to see the show and the way that our headliners get, we've been headlining the last several weekends, and you know, after the Bananaball Open, we're back to headlining for the next 3 or 4 weekends in a row. So just to see the way the show's grown, the cast's grown, you know, we got Pyro Rob hooking us up with the flames that are 20 feet in the air. I mean, there's so many aspects of the show in our headlining tour that's completely been incredible growth. But you know, at the same time, just skill-wise and the level of talent we got in our whole stay fair.
Hello, Mason Maxwell.
A little too far.
Just a little too far to the right.
But yeah, the level of talent we got in our clubhouse is huge, and it's growing every year. And you know, I'm very proud of these guys and the way that they're conducting themselves, both in the clubhouse, but also in moments like this where we got 44 minutes left, and we got some work to do as far as making sure we get this game in.
Val, I've got to commend you. The way you built this roster is so cool to watch. And talking to EJ and Donnie yesterday, these guys are bought into what you're doing, and it's a different look than I've ever seen this team have, and that's a credit to you.
Yeah, I mean, these guys were available, and why would I not want to add them to our roster, right? I mean, aside from what they can do on the field, like I said, that veteran leadership that they're bringing is unmatched. And you know, we only got 3 new guys, completely new to Bananaball, and they've all fit right in as well. And carrying on the culture of what we build here at the Firefighters, it's been a smooth transition for Donnie, Philly, EJ, Mondo, and Tyner. You know, got his feet wet with the visitors, and now he's looking pretty comfortable here in the leadoff spot.
Yeah.
Val, you talk about the growth of the team. What about the growth of the league? We saw Monet Davis debut this weekend for the Indianapolis Clowns. Ashton Lansdell just had an RBI. I know you didn't like that. Between those two, Danae, Megan Wiggins, yourself here with the Firefighters, the representation of women in the sport, how much fun has that been to see the growth of the women here in Bananaball?
It's incredible. I mean, you know, when I first got here a few years ago, I knew that it was something that was life-changing, and anybody that I knew, hold on, hang on one second. Get there. Atta boy.
Nice job, nice send.
Yeah, just the growth of this game in general, and how welcoming not only the organization but the fans have been to adding women to Bananaball is incredible. And you know, these are some of my USA teammates, obviously with Danae, Ash, and Kels, and you know, adding Megan and
now, hold on a minute.
Oh, go ahead.
What is happening here?
That's Johnny Hummel.
Val, did you coach this?
Absolutely not.
What is Tyner doing? Oh my goodness! Tyner has on only his undies.
He's got his panties on. Look at this guy.
Did Chief sign off on this?
Those are Chief patented underwear. Same spot pattern as our guy Chief.
He's down to his undies, man. He's gonna hit in his boxers.
Tyner Hughes.
Is this allowed?
It apparently is. Tyner Hughes hoping to pack a punch with this one.
We like to toe the line here, Bananaball, if you haven't noticed.
Val, how important, last night's win and the vibes from your guys after the game, so awesome. Like dinner, just the smiles, Donnie to DC3. How important is a win today when it comes to seeding? I mean, how locked in is this team?
Yeah, we're looking to play on Friday, so we want that 2 or 3 seed. We want to control what we can. Like I said, at this point today, that's taking the win, and so that's what we're looking to do. But at the same time, you know, we've started to slow down and kind of focus on our mission every game. And you know, the mission of today is 1-0, amongst a couple other things. But yeah, I mean, we're looking to take this game for sure. We'd like that seeding.
Val Tiny just drew a boxer 4 sprint there. That was nice to see.
First time for everything.
Well done. I was hoping he'd have to slide to see how the underwear would actually hold up, but
he's got sliders on underneath.
Oh my goodness, Bryson Bloomer.
Play blue.
That was a laser by Zachary Bridges.
Hey, what a piece by ZB right there.
That was a great piece of hitting, just a better job of fielding. Val, thank you for doing this.
Absolutely, thank you guys.
Val.
I wish we could keep talking.
We're in world. You want to stay? Can you stay?
Absolutely, why not?
Stay. We're in world's fastest. We're to keep
Oh, let's do it. Okay, Val, let's just keep talking then.
Val, you mentioned the guys being so locked in today and wanting to win. the party animals, for those guys, they know if they don't win, they're out of the Bananaball Open. And what the kind of that discussion in the locker room is the importance of the Open, winning this early in the year. How important is it to have an extra week of the guys in town and practice in a game, keep the bats hot? How crucial is that in making the Open?
You know, us having that week off and, you know, the guys doing simple things like spending time with their loved ones and sleeping in their own bed goes a long way, right? So this last week of practice that we had, the boys were completely loose, having a good time, just ready to go, and we showed out yesterday. We're hitting pretty well, and so, you know, that's the same thing going into the Open. All 6 teams will be at home. So the four that are competing, I also feel like the level of play you're going to see is going to be elevated just for some of the intangibles that we get to do when we play at home.
Val, we've seen you now in a couple different walk-ups this year. Obviously the one with M&M with Peanut, then the one in Montgomery with G-Ray, but you've been a part of so many. What's been your favorite OTT moment that you've been a part of? Because there's been some Hall of Fame ones for yourself.
The Monsters one that we did with Peanut and Mason hit pretty well last year. Yeah, that was fun. But the fact that part of my actual job is to mimic Beyonce, Rihanna, and Pink, I mean, it can't get any better than that.
Girl power, right?
Absolutely. Monsters in the game, all 3 of them, so
100%.
That's been an honor.
Now, I do have to ask, did you and Chelsea have to cancel any dinner plans because you guys are playing next week?
Our dinner plans always involve the ball field, so yeah, if we can involve them on the ball field, then that's a good thing. We're happy about it.
Hopefully get to see them next week at Grayson Stadium as Tanner Tender Thomas heads over to first. Oh, good. I haven't seen Chelsea in a minute. I got to say hi.
I know. She's working, taking care of those crazy kiddos of ours, helping us out. But yeah, she'll definitely be there in Savannah, so I'm excited for that.
You just had a daughter go get braces in Corpus Christi, Texas, so what a plane trip that was for her.
Yeah, what a moment, right? I mean, next year I got a kid starting high school, middle school, and kindergarten.
Make a play, Val!
I'm busy. I'm talking to you guys. I'll let Baba shine a little bit.
Val,
I wish I could hear you.
Before we let you go here, Mike Mavase is standing right in front of you. I mean, how much have the other coaches of the sport, how have they welcomed you into Bananaball the last few years? What have you gotten to learn from guys like Baba?
They've been incredible, honestly. Like I grew up with 3 older brothers. I'm in the fire service. I played men's and boys sports my whole life. I mean, like I've said, this is home, as home as it can get for me. And so the guys have been, the other coaches, I've been learning from them like brothers, honestly. And so there's been 0 issues in that front. It's just they've been extremely welcoming. And one of my favorite parts about Bananaball is that, yeah, we're all fighting for a championship here, but we're also on the same team in a lot of ways. So we're trying to build this thing and take it to the next level. And doing that together is a huge part in us learning from each other. So Baba, love him to death. You know, same thing with the other coaches that I get to work with on a daily basis. So it's been great.
All right, Val, before I let you go, can you please can you go play a prank on Baba real quick? Can you take his sunglasses or something?
On Baba?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, why not?
You think that he'll
I think he's on to you.
You think he's damn. Can I borrow those real quick?
Huh?
Can I borrow these?
Yeah, take them.
Thanks, man.
He said take them.
See, I don't even need to
That's
fight
a gentleman.
him.
That's
Thank
a
God.
gentleman.
Good.
He's the best. Look at his eyes. He's squinting right now.
Oh,
I gotta give him back because he's gonna need some Botox in a little bit. Look at this guy.
Thank you so much.
That was a strategic prank, Val. I was trying to get him to not wave around runners at home, potentially.
Oh, no.
Val, you're the best. Thank you so much for doing this. We'll let you go back to your day job.
We'll see you in a week, Val. See you next
Love you
weekend.
guys. Thank
I'll see you in the plaza in like 35 minutes. See you later. Javon Ray in now for Christian Dearman on the bump. Baby G going up against Bryson Bloomer, who just had one of the craziest laser outs at third base you'll ever see. And before that, a couple of Ks and a single. Baby G coming in. This is a second time we have seen it. And man, he just gave Bryson Bloomer another K with the shutdown Shelly on a bump. Oh no, a leprechaun is in the house.
This is the house that Baber built. A Baber bomb in 2024 after a beer chug alongside Holly Holm. His first home run in the sport of Bananaball came right here at Isotopes Park. The Lab. What can he cook up now?
Double play potentially in the books here for the Fighters, or another run potentially coming in. Javon Ray has stepped in a moment of relief in the middle of an inning before against the Savannah Bananas and limited the damage. Had no earned runs against him. Gonna need to do that again here with 2 on and 1 out. Mark Smith with a play on Beard is at first, and Tender is still at second. 1-2 into the dirt.
If the mound was 57 feet 6 inches from the plate, that's a strike.
Yep, we're looking good. But we don't play the what ifs in bananaball. We play the hits, and how about that? Baby G making him swing out his shoes. And the leprechaun might have been drunk after that one. But how about this? Reese Hampton.
Yep.
3 ball 4 sprints. He is 1 away from tying the single game ball 4 sprint record held by his former teammate Joseph Lytle of 4.
Jake Skoll.
Jake Skoll, his current teammate as well.
First one to ever do it.
Right now, nobody able to find the zone, and now the runners will move as Zachary Bridges thought about throwing to third, thought better of it. By the way, the one time he didn't get a ball 4 sprint, it's because he hit a 3-run bizom to the scoreboard. What are we on here, by the way? Trip 5 for Reese?
Yes. It's his 5th plate appearance. We are in the 6th inning.
Ball 4 sprint's gonna walk in 2 runs. And go and tally them. Wow. That is questionable. I would love to see a replay of that pitch because I didn't think it missed from my view.
Boom, baby! 2 runs come across to the Party Animals. Needed that.
Okay, it was low. Never mind.
Needed that.
Too low. Javon works up high now. He's got 2 runs against him. Zachary Bridges down to EJ. So now 4 ball 4 sprints for Reese Hampton. That'll move him into a tie for a bananaball record for single games. Is that one into the dirt, and Reese is going to get to second with a freebie. Why is Tyner Hughes still not put his pants on? He's playing second base.
Why would you want him to?
Well, I'm just asking questions more so than anything. A-cuff. Javon, oh, he went it through his legs, fumbled it up, and still found a way to get it over to EJ. So I don't believe that'll go as a trick play. It will go as the 3rd out, but not before 2 more runs come across for the Animals. And now the Firefighters in a world's fastest coming up against Ryan Rodriguez. Really got to have something. What's more impressive about the Party Animals today is they're doing all of this, Drake Toll, without the reigning MVP of this sport and Jake Skoll, who is out with an upper leg injury. And when you take these stats out of many lineups, it doesn't go well for your team.
Yeah, the offense has been electric today in picking up the slack where you lose a guy like Jake Skoll. It's such a consistent hitter for you. Not having him today, at least not in the starting lineup. He's still in the dugout, still around, coaching the team. It's a blow, no doubt, but the guys have done a great job of rallying to put up what is now a 18, 19 run game. 19 runs total.
I just threw a lifesaver out in the crowd. That is intoxicating. Right back up the middle.
Gotta have a trick play. No trick play?
Wow. Does Swanee get it at first going between the legs?
I mean, but the Party Animals have an opportunity to win the equalizer. They're only down by 1 trick play, and Rodriguez, he taps his chest, says, that's on me. He had plenty of time to work with it. He just didn't want it.
Possibly lose this inning.
Rod up against EJ, one on the outside part of the black. He didn't like it. EJ out to nowhere. The 1-2 count to a man who has not been retired all weekend long. And he'll stay that way for now.
Rod, man. Stepped up, Santa Clarita, California kid. His 4 games this year, a 2.25 ERA.
Look at Corey Pye over there, milking the crowd.
He's doing what?
Milking the crowd, just for a ball. My Sharona. The 2-2 with 30 minutes left on the clock, and we are still in the 6th inning, and EJ holds off. By the way, there are 4 players who have gotten ball force sprints 4 times in a game. Joe Lytle, Jake Skoll, Jason Swan, Nick Lopez. You can add a 5th now in Reese Hampton. And at this point, as EJ swings and misses, and for the first time he's retired.
Rod.
We think at this point Reese Hampton's going to get another trip to the dish. He might very well work his 5th ball force sprint and break a record.
Mondo's got a ball force sprint today.
He sure does. 19 runs for the Party Animals. Remember, the Firefighters had 22 runs that broke a bananaball record a couple of weeks ago in Montgomery. That's very much now in danger. 18 hits. That Clowns 22 hit spot very much in danger. By the way, that was equaled by the Fighters last night. That might be in danger as well.
Here's a weird one, Zach. Oh my! Play! Whoa! Chase Aiken shortstop. Jason Swan trick play at first. Ryan Rodriguez is incensed. Are you kidding me? The Party Animals take the point and lead 4-2. My goodness, and holy banana ball. Oh.
Well, we talked about showing this before the game. Maybe that would have been a bit of foreshadowing.
Yeah, the Party Animals, this is before the game. These are the stats prior to the start of the game. That 12.9% is only going to increase, my friend.
Yeah. You think? By the way, the Firefighters not far behind them at 9.4. They've earned a couple, not many though. Not nearly as many as the Animals have gotten today.
They've allowed 12. They've collected 12, I should say, ball force sprints in this game by my count. That is, Zach, a lot.
Yes, Animals have issued 6, they have 12. That is 18 ball force sprints as this crowd is losing its mind to a neon.
And man, I'm so excited to watch the chat today. Tony and company dropping in super chats and whatnot, getting VIP wristbands. Catherine, Peggy, Captain Crunch, the Harley Q, Carmen, a lot of usual suspects. Kiki and Biff even in there. And man, it's weird, Zach, I was alluding to it. The Party Animals are huge fans of themselves and the Savannah Bananas today.
Massive fans of the Bananas.
The Pinstripes want the Bananas to win. If Party Animals and Bananas both win, the Party Animals are the 2 seed. Home game in the Banana Ball Open.
And if you're not a fan of score updates, shut your ears.
Oh, yeah, let's give them 3 seconds.
3, 2, all right, here it comes. It's Javon Ray is looking at a 2-1 count.
Oh, the delay.
It's a 2-1 lead for the Savannah Bananas in the top of the 7th, and they have a run across. Looking to try to make it 3-1. Mikey Ballard. Fans!
Should be clear as well. The Bananas.
Oh my gosh!
The Bananas are the visiting team there, so that's why they've got a run on the top of the 7th. Could bring home another point in the inning and take a 3-1 lead over the Gators out UNC.
Fans, somebody catch a foul ball when the visiting team is at the dish. Backwards,
well,
Kay, and Mikey Ballard knew it.
Yeah, he did.
Another strikeout for Javon Ray, his 3rd of the game.
You know, if they had just had Javon pitch the whole game.
Yeah. Because you wonder at some point, they took Blake Morgan out after the 3rd and 4th when they put up clean sheets. Might you have thrown him back out there at 5th inning? That is a question you could ask. Oh! Oh, right back up the middle. Javon blocked it with his glove. Underhand, EJ behind the back. Javon goes to all fours for a moment. We wait to see if he's okay. It looked like he got the glove up. He's going back to the mound.
Let's see if we got a replay of this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like it might have gotten through.
Hit his glove. I think he come off his glove there. That does not feel good.
No, but Baby G, between this and spring training, has had so many of those go right back up the middle, and he's put his body on the line multiple different times. My goodness.
Trick play on that as well.
Yep, EJ gets the trick play to pull the Firefighters up 5-4 in that category. You understand if Javon's shaken up after one like that as he goes up against his old college teammate, Jason Swan, at Georgia Southern University.
Ooh.
Oopsie swing and an oopsie foul.
Swan already has.
Swan's got a lot.
An extra base hit in the ball four sprint today.
And he's going to look at one outside and a full count. Swanee stays alive.
He's mic'd up too. He's got us in his ears. We'll have him live from first base here in a second.
I wonder if he can hear us.
Yeah, he can.
Oh, the mic pack is waving. Swan upstairs to the fans. Does somebody do it? No. It is so weird how this is not happening. Swan, backwards K!
No, that's not a strike. We've got to see a replay from center field cam.
BK!
We've got to see a replay from center field cam if we can. Here we go. Oh no!
Oh no!
Zach.
It moved at the last second.
Oh no!
And Baby G grabs his fourth K of the game.
Frustrated for sure. He deserves to be, but yeah, nice job from Javon Ray.
On your feet.
I think Janae's about to make sure we don't stop believing. I'll never stop believing in Javon Ray after what he just did. Maybe took one to the fizz ace and stays through. First K of the year for Jason Swan.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. He's just a city boy, born and raised in. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine, and for a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the shadows somewhere in the night. Say don't stop. What? Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. One more time, sing it. Don't stop, huh? Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people.
Incredible stuff from Party Down. Janan does it again on a day game in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and now mic'd up. They use the word underrated to describe him too often. His name's Jason Swan. Swanee, how you feeling down there?
Up there.
Man, it's the air conditioner's on up here, so I'm happy.
Oh, y'all feeling good?
Give me, look, man, you mentioned this on the cruise right before the season starts. You said that word underrated. People say it a lot on broadcast. They say it on social media about Jason Swan. Why do they say underrated? When do you get to just be rated?
You want to pop? I'm here. I got. Oh, boy.
Nice pop from Baber to Swan out and right.
Right there.
A trick play for the Party Animals ties this game at 5 trick plays apiece. Swanee, it's that underrated word, man. Why do they keep saying that?
I don't know, man. It is what it is. I just keep balling every day. They can say whatever. I'm here to help my team out win.
Your numbers speak for themselves.
Yep.
I mean, it's the fact you walk in every day and have this intensity about you to get to work. Do you think that's what it is? You don't sing and dance enough? I mean, what's the rub?
Oh my God.
Ballard flings it away.
Sheesh. This earpiece keeps coming out.
Well, that's okay.
What do you got on that, Swanee? Base hit?
Yeah, I'll give that a hit.
Okay. Lamar thanks you.
Out.
Yeah, Lamar will take that.
Yeah, I know. He's been swinging it this weekend.
Yes, he has.
But, nah, man, I just go to work every day. We got all the guys on our team, we all feed off each other, trying to get better, so it just builds.
D-Mac into center. That ball's slow enough. It might put him in the corners. It does. Swan, how important is it to win today? What was the conversation pregame in the locker room about this game?
We had a team meeting before coming out here, talking about how big this game was. Definitely need a dub to secure a spot into the tournament, but we just got to keep fighting every pitch, win every pitch. And we came out swinging hot. Got to keep it on them. Oh no.
Nate Tellier face off against Mason Maxwell. Tellier, righty out of Attleboro, Massachusetts. Third tour for the Animals.
No box, banana ball.
Second tour making for the Animals, sophomore campaign.
All right, y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we got you, boss. Swan, how important ball four sprints? We just showed a graphic earlier. Nobody's better at the Party Animals than working them. It's the Firefighters walk off this inning. Man, what makes you guys so good at the plate?
It just shows veteran leadership at the plate. And like, even though we're down a couple pitches, 0-2 counts, we still fight, make the pitchers work and everything.
Jason Swan, your pros pro, boss. MVP candidate right there. Thank you for your time.
Thank y'all.
Love you,
Jason,
boss.
just wanted to say hi. I didn't ask you a question. I want to say hi. You're cool. You're a great dude.
Well,
he didn't say anything. He ignored me.
Zach Staten, 4-3 is the new score. High-scoring banana ball game. Not a lot of trick plays in this contest.
Nope.
The Party Animals, if they lose, will not play the Open. They have a weekend off, free weekend next weekend. And here is that schedule. We still do not know the teams that will fill those slots, but here's how you can watch when we do.
Yep. Semifinal 1 is top seed versus 4 seed. Right now, if this score holds, that would likely be the Bananas and the Firefighters. Then semifinal number 2, 2 seed versus the 3 seed. If this score holds, Party Animals are in that game against the Texas Tailgaters. We got to figure out who would have more trick plays at that point. Then the championship games on April 19th and the 18th. Game 1 on the 18th, game 2 on the 19th. They split that. Hello, we're playing a showdowns for a tiebreaker. Hello, John Hummel. Out of the University of Kentucky, second year in banana ball. Earned his second save of the season last week. 2 weeks ago, I should say, in Scottsdale. And now Lightning just got to get the Firefighters into the 9th or into the bottom of the 8th with a chance to do something good and big. And maybe trick plays would help here. 1-2 count. Bo the Beavers sitting atop the ladder. That could end disastrously.
By the way, Zach, Swan's strikeout earlier was his first of the season, and he just got, it's tough to get robbed on that one.
That hurts.
Makes it even more impressive what he did to come on the broadcast with us right after that and be such a professional.
Felt like every time he tried to answer, something would happen. He had to stop his answer mid-sentence.
He had to play the game.
Yeah. Bros pro. Andy Cosgrove climbing the ladder. Save a kitten from a tree. Won't land for a hit. South Tremble. Oh, a double trick play! Tiny behind the back off a South Tremble tip drill. You need a trick play. You need to get out of pitcher's jail. Better call South.
And the Animals have just not had it from a trick play standpoint today. Only 5 for them, 7 for the Firefighters.
They came into the game with 101 trick plays on the season. You would think that would be something, as a visiting team, you really try to focus on. Right now, the Firefighters just seem poised and composed in the field on the trick play count. It's a 2-1 count to Tender, and he smokes that into right field. Smoke! Diving catch! Unbelievable! The Magic Man makes the ball disappear in the last moments. Again, I say, if you need a crazy play to get out of a jam, better call Smoke! That was nuts. Between Bloomer's catch diving out at third and now that one. Fielders are laying their bodies on the line. That was rocketed off the bat of Tender.
Yeah. That's so impressive.
Just on the outside part to Bronson ball home. It's a 1-2 count. Johnny could really make this one quick if he can get it out here. Oh, you bet he does! Lightning! With a lightning quick inning, earns the K, first of the day. And just like that, the Firefighters have wrestled some critical momentum out of this one. And so now, a very critical bottom half of the 8th inning, especially with trick plays. The Firefighters lead at 7-5. Party Animals need 3 to win the equalizer point. Again, here's the rule. If the away team has more trick plays than the home team going into the final inning, they will get an equalizer point. If the home team has more trick plays, that point is no. It is a massive rule. The Firefighters tied the game up going into the 9th last night because of the equalizer point. The Texas Tailgaters got a shot at Showdowns last night because of the equalizer points. And look who's here. The hometown kid, Albuquerque's Drew Gillespie. Last night gave up 4 in the top of the 9th to allow the Firefighters to punch a ticket to the Open. Can he find redemption today, Drake Toll?
If he does not find redemption, then the Firefighters will tie this game. It's a must-win. Drew asked me pregame, he said, what is it? From your view, 200 feet away, what is it? I said, dog, you're Drew Gillespie, the best pitcher in bananaball. He said, I forgot that for a second. I'm back. Gillespie dials outside. 2 straight.
South, deep to center, Reese Hampton just hauls it in. That's 1 out down without a trick play. That one would have been tough to try to make it on him.
Yeah, yeah. And you don't want to force a trick play here and lose the inning.
7-5. Double trick play would tie it. Tiny, high into the sky, this one getting into the fans. No catch. Is everybody okay? Looks like it. Tyner Hughes, a single and a ball four sprint to reach base today. Big swing at that one. Gillespie looks right at home.
Will he go trick pitch? No. Business.
Tiny right to Swanee. Goes between the legs. And Gillespie collects it the old-fashioned way, but it is a trick play. And now you've set yourself up for a potential double trick play to get out of this one.
Zach, a double trick play for the Party Animals here, and that's it. The equalizer point is theirs.
But if Dalton Cornett puts the kind of swing he did on a pitch in the 8th inning 2 weeks ago in Game 2 in Scottsdale, they won't get a chance. And he rockets one into right field. That'll go foul.
Party Animals are a double trick play away from the equalizer point. This is a massive AB.
There's something to be said about, do you just strike out here and ensure they don't get it?
Or do you hit a home run?
Well, that's easier said than done, I think, but Dalton Cornett gonna give it a shot.
Strikeout is easier than a home run. That is a good point. That's a good point.
Gillespie moving through the first two batters much easier than last night.
Great pitch. What's going on here, huh?
Took it all the way. There's been something about that inside part of the zone. Jake Moore says, let's not call it. Cornett stinks it out into left center field. It's going to get to the track. Hampton catching up to it. Can Cornett get to third? He's going for it. Cornett, a stand-up triple. And now anything through or a ball four sprint wins the inning for the Fighters. Bless you.
Oh my. Well,
I have goosebumps. Logan Lacey, his first swing of the game, a 2-run bomb. Since then, a ball four sprint and a ground out to Swan. Took a big swing at strike one. Won't there.
Whoa.
Great block from Bronson Ballhorn. My heart is beating out of my chest.
You should get that checked out.
Correct. Elevation. It's the elevation.
I have a great cardiologist.
Lacey into left center. That's right center. I don't care. The Fighters walk off the inning. And they deny the equalizer point. Tie game going to the ninth.
The sound of the bells means it's time to take a look up at the video board. With the score being tied up at 4-4, and the Firefighters are able or had more trick plays than the Party Animals, so no equalizer point is awarded. So here's what's gonna happen, Albuquerque. We gotta have the Party Animals score and hold, or the Firefighters can walk off in the bottom half. Albuquerque, you've been amazing all weekend long. I need to feel your energy. Because this is the final inning.
A restroom is in my future. I have anxieties out the wazoo, out your wazoo, out all of our wazoos, and I'm not talking about Washington State. Johnny Hummel on a bump. Jake Lialios is going to take his shirt off, as we might in the broadcast booth, because this is bananaball through and through.
If the Animals lose, the Indianapolis Clowns will go to the Bananaball Open. If the Animals win, they could be the 2 seed playing a home game next weekend in the semifinals.
Bryson Bloomer, the man who was not franchised but was automatically picked right back up by the Party Animals in the Bananaball player draft. He is Bananaball. Can he find something here as Johnny Hummel goes low?
No chance for a walk-off here at the Party Animals as a visitor, but Bloomer had a walk-off home run on a big spot a year ago here.
The first ever Grand Slam in bananaball history was hit by this man. He's had one tremendous play at the plate today.
By the way, this is that emergency situation. Skoll's warming up. He's getting hot. He could golden bat for Baber.
Skoll is in the batter's box. You could very well just pinch hit for him. Bloomer strikes out for the third time, to make it the fourth time today. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
that's right,
on one leg, the MVP, the man that wears the X, Jake Skoll, comes in to face Johnny Hummel. 2 strikeouts in 2 straight at bats, but Jake Skoll last night on one leg, 2-run bomb off of Bunting. Can he do it again? Oh, 1 didn't go around, make it 1-1. We thought he could be available in emergency situation. With their bananaball open life on the line, I think this counts.
And you mentioned it, no need for a golden batter. He didn't start today, so he can just pinch hit.
And you bet your bottom dollar, too. If he gets on the bases, Mark Smith is coming in to run for him. Wow. That is lasered foul. Skoll last night, if you watch that home run back off of Bunting, was so hobbled on that leg, he couldn't really even take a stride on his swing, and he still hit one to right field and gone. He thought, maybe I should hit like that all year. He faces a 2-2 count. 1 away. Hummel outside, ball 3.
Skoll had a home run in the ninth just to tie the game in a day game against the Tailgaters a year ago to send us to showdowns here at Albuquerque.
Payoff. Strike 3! 3 straight Ks for Johnny Hummel. And now, Reese Hampton, 4 ball 4 sprints to go with a 3-run homer. He has been the hottest, hottest player at the plate today, and he has barely had to move the bat. The 1-0. Make it 2-0. No, make it 1-1.
Whoa now.
Caught the inside part of the black.
Should note, Party Animals 9 and 10 hole combined for 8 strikeouts today. Here comes the 1 spot, Reese Hampton, who you mentioned has not been retired.
Hampton 2 home runs on the weekend, ball 3.
This could be the record. The most ball 4 sprints in a game worked by a single player.
Strike 2. Hampton wanted it so bad. And now the ultimate payoff. 3-2 in the top of a tied ball game. Liner to Tyner. Scoops it to EJ. We are going to the bottom of the 9th. A clean top of the 9th for Johnny Hummel. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to Tiny. And the Fighters somehow are gonna have a shot to win it.
The Party Animals have 19 runs today. 19 runs.
The Firefighters have 9. You look at the live stat sheet, you'd wonder why this game is tied. 19 runs to 9. 18 hits to 11. But maybe the biggest separator, the 1 trick play difference. The Firefighters win it 7-6. The Party Animals don't get that elusive equalizer point. And now it's a tie ball game with the Firefighters potentially having a shot to win. They do have their golden at bat with EJ, Mondo, and Peanut all coming to the plate. The guy on the bump is Peter Holden.
I wouldn't use it for any of those three guys right here either.
Tell you what, if it wasn't going to be Drew Gillespie, this is the guy to get it done. Last night was so locked in, had an 8-2-2 pitch scheduled, told entertainment, no, we're not doing this now. I have to get this inning done. I have to get this inning through, and he did. This is a businessman. This is no party in the front, business in the back. I got that confused either way. This is a stone-cold competitor, but so is the guy at the plate. Eric Jones Jr.'s first swing with the Firefighters was a home run. Could he do something here? Stares at strike one. Has been retired just one time this weekend, and that was a K in his last plate appearance. Ball outside. EJ, hot shot foul. Holden had eyes potentially on becoming a Firefighter, but the Party Animals scooped him up before they could. Now in a huge situation. 1-2 count. The best hitter combined this weekend. 6 plate appearances on Saturday night. Got on all 6. 1-2. EJ strikes out. Peter Holden with a huge fist pump.
Pistol Pete. That's one.
The Firefighters are invoking the Golden Batter Rule. Hitting in the place of Armando Becerra, number 11, Logan Showtime Lacey!
How appropriate is it that the man named Showtime is going to step to the plate with the show on the line. 2-run homer, a ball 4 sprint, and an RBI walk-off single. Is his damage done? He's grounded out to first as well. Lacey has been sparkling in Game 2s this year. That story has not changed today. Does he have one more powerful swing left in him? Outside. Next up would be Peanut. After him, Lamar Sparks. Lacey rockets foul.
Don't throw that pitch again. We're good, Pete. We're all right. Everything's okay.
That jumped off the bat of number 11 and wanted to stay fair, but it just wouldn't. Ben Dunn is warming up in the Fighters bullpen, potentially for showdowns. Ball 3. Ball 4 sprint, and Lacey could have eyes for 2.
You got to be so careful here if you're Pete. You can't leave it too far out over the plate. You got to be in the zone, but it's Logan Lacey.
3-1. Lacey just barely.
Oh, it hit Lacey. Was he out of the box?
They will say it's a foul clean.
Yeah.
3-2 count.
That's the right call, but Lacey got a head start. That was tight.
Just off the end of the bat. Looked like he might have potentially swung at ball 4, but he's got to protect the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, tie game. And he hit him. Oh my goodness. So Lacey can only go to first. And it's Noah Bridges who will stand there.
I mean, look, if you throw a ball 4 sprint, you risk an errant throw and 3 bases. Hitting Lacey there is not the worst case scenario whatsoever.
Not in the least bit.
For the Party Animals against the Golden Bat.
If you're going to have anybody run in this situation, Noah Bridges has 7 stolen bases. And the guy at the plate might be the hottest hitter in all banana ball. Peanut. He's had a walk-off today, 1 for 3. He gets one deep enough. Noah can score from first, outside. 2-0 count. The breath being held around this park is staggering.
Oh
they caught Noah!
Oh my gosh, Pistol Pete has done it again. That is just what Peter Holden does. The wily lefty's pickoff move is the best that Banana Ball has ever seen. And he does it again. There are 2 down in the ninth. I want showdowns. I want showdowns now.
And Caden Green standing up at the plate, wondering maybe what could have been. Noah got fooled on a great pickoff move. Nothing he could do about it. Didn't look like he was trying to steal. Peanut stares at ball 3, and now you really got to wonder what could have been. If Peanut reaches on a ball 4 sprint, Noah could have easily been at third and maybe scored. 3-0, ball 4 sprint. And now the defense has to be pristine. Peanut will stop at first.
Wow.
So
it would have been first and third. It would have been first and third, if not ball game. It could have been a walk-off ball 4 sprint.
You replace Noah Bridges at first with Caden Green, but with an out included. The guy up, we saw last night, home run that hit the moon and a triple that gave the Firefighters a lead. They never surrender. Lamar Sparks has power that he can absolutely use at a moment's notice. One of the top rookie hitters we have in this beautiful sport. Does Holden even try the pickoff play again? The one thing you can say about Peanut and Lamar, they both have speed. Peanut is the run that matters. He is the runner that matters. But Lamar could end things here. 1-0. Ball 2. Lamar inside, strike 1. Didn't like it, doesn't matter. The 2-1, Holden. Peanut not even close enough to make it much of a play. Staying tight on that bag. If he steals, I will eat my fire helmet. 3-1. And now with 2 outs, does Caden Green get a healthy lead knowing what just happened to Noah Bridges?
He's got to respect the pickoff move.
Yes, he does. Ball 4 sprint is issued. So here we go. Defense has to be clean. So far, looks good. Swan, everybody was a little far back, but they hold it together. And Caden Green's got to stop at third. Runners on the corners with 2 away. And the man at the plate is the original firefighter himself. One of the longest tenured banana ballers we've got, Dakota McFadden, was benched after just 3 games to get his swing right. Since that benching, he is hitting .500. He doesn't need to hit something hard. It just has to get through. Ball 1. And the ball 4 sprints might be coming back to bite the party animals where it did the Firefighters.
And every member of the Indianapolis Clowns is watching this right now. They know that if that run scores for the Firefighters, it's a point and it's over. Every Clown is watching this, wondering if they'll play in the Open next weekend.
The 1-1. D-Mac into the crowd. Fans won. Oh, they caught it!
They did! They caught it on the concourse! We're going to showdowns! The party animals are alive! The fan catches the foul ball, and we are going to showdowns! If he drops that, the Firefighters could have walked it off and sent the party animals home from the Banana Ball Open. What a play!
I cannot believe what I have just seen. He was on the concourse.
I've never seen a concourse catch like that. Maddie, you got him.
All right, Mac, hey, you are an honorary party animal right now. You just sent this game into Showdowns. You just gave the party animals a chance to make the BBCL Open. Did you think your day was going to go like this?
No, but on the 9th, I was like, you know what? I'll walk over to the side of the first base side, and maybe I'll get lucky.
Hey, he got lucky and he brought his glove. Bring your gloves, folks. We're going to Showdowns.
Maddie, ask him what is wrong with him.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, Maddie.
Don't do it. I don't want to be mean. But what's wrong with you, purple jersey guy?
Incredible.
Let the players decide it.
Incredible.
But now for the second night in a row in Bananaball, Showdowns. For the first time in the Firefighters season, for the second time for the party animals this year, Showdowns. Here are the rules.
May I tell you, as you go into these, in Albuquerque, 3 of the last 4 games we played in this ballpark have gone to Showdowns. Texas Tailgaters and the Party Animals twice last year, and now in Game 2, the Darty this season. There are your rules.
Here are your rules. Round 1, pitcher has a fielder behind him. Round 2, there's no fielder. Round 3, there is one, but the bases are loaded. Ball 4 sprints are different this year. There's no chase. Ball 4 sprints issued. That hitter is going to second. They could put a runner on second and bring that hitter right back up if they'd like. There is no chase. It is only by the swing of the bat or the throw of the fielders. And look who's up, Reese Hampton.
Come on, Racer. Oh, that would not have done it.
Danny Hosley last night went 3 rounds of Showdowns and shut them all down. If you can't get strikeouts, it's about inducing soft contact. Reese Hampton has not hit a lot of soft ones this week. The 0-1. Strike 2. Ripped down the right field line. That will get maybe to the track. Bridges racing for all he's got. Hampton hasn't gotten to third.
We gotta go, Ham. We gotta go, Ham.
Johnny, throw home. He's out.
He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. Hampton. Why didn't he slide?
Val Perez immediately calling for a challenge. Val Perez has called for it.
Yeah, they've got to challenge that.
The fans still have their challenge.
This is up to the umpires on the field, by the way.
Animals have their challenge, and the Firefighters have just used theirs.
So we'll see a replay.
Let's get a replay
Zach,
right now.
You and I have no bearing on what this call is going to be. Oh, he's safe.
He is safe.
He's safe. Oh, how did Bridges not get the tag in there? Oh my goodness, he's safe.
Let's look at this here.
It's clear he's safe. Oh my goodness. What a completely incredible banana ball game.
The only thing I can't tell is his foot on the plate. And I can't tell it from either of these angles, but you would assume it would be.
I mean,
here's another angle.
The crowd's chanting safe, safe, safe. You can't overturn this. There's not enough evidence.
There's the tag right there on his hip. I don't see where the foot hit the bat or the plate, but I can't tell.
Yeah, if you can't tell, there's 14 seconds left in the challenge. If you can't clearly tell, you cannot reverse it. Now, it's not over. The Firefighters still have a shot, no matter what the call is here.
This is a long replay. They have got to get this right. If they've got to go over the 60 seconds allotted, they'll do it. Here's another look.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's no reason for a minute-long timer. You got to figure it out and get it right.
Is the foot on home plate there?
We're going to see. Val Perez is with our home plate umpire.
The call on the field.
What's the call, Zach?
Stand safe.
I think they got it right. I don't know how the tag. A, I don't know why he didn't slide. B, I don't know how the tag didn't get there. There's still an argument happening between
Joe Meyer and all the firefighters at this point.
Joe Zolo, but a lot of Joes going
my
on.
fault. Joe Zolo, sorry Joe, a lot of Joes.
But now the Firefighters could win the game with a home run over the fence and an inside the park home run. With just one field, right? With just one fielder for the Party Animals would send us to a second round of showdowns. Okay, and look, I'm going to give you a score update from the Savannah Bananas and the Texas Tailgaters. So if you do not want to know that score, if you're waiting to watch it back later, mute for the next 12 seconds. But final in Chapel Hill, it is a sweep for the Savannah Bananas, a 5-4 victory. They stave off the Tailgaters in the bottom of the ninth. The Nanners have that 1 seed. The Texas Tailgaters await the outcome here, but they can smell that 2 seed. It could very well come down to trick play count. Still so many scenarios, so much that can happen from a seeding standpoint. And Zach, the Indianapolis Clowns are the biggest Firefighters fans in the world right now. If the Firefighters win, the Clowns are in the bananaball open next weekend. They'll play in that tournament. If the Party Animals win, they're in.
The man coming up is Tyner Hughes. 10th round pick.
I like this call. I like that they're going with Hughes here. I like this call.
The leadoff batter. He does have some home run power in him, but you're using this because of his speed. Holden had some trouble locating the strike zone in his first inning. Tiny, right field, going to the track, and it sticks there. It's rolling back.
So fast. He's
Tiny's
so fast.
Gotta get home. Swan slides and trips. We're going to round 2.
Wow.
In the biggest spot, Tiny makes the impact that the Firefighters needed.
Oh my gosh.
I can't breathe. So now, folks.
I mean, where do the Animals go here? Scholes banged up.
Chase Acuff has his helmet on in the back.
Scholes struck out earlier. He's banged up. You see Scholes jogging on the infield right now.
The only way you could maybe put him up is with the bases loaded. Because at least there's a shot to walk it off with a grand slam. You are not putting him out there even with no fielder because he's on one leg. Chase Acuff is the batter. TJ Reeves is in the batter's box. Remember, a ball force sprint
in the on-deck circle, we should say,
is not a chase.
It will be Acuff in the batter's box, Reeves on deck circle. It could be Reeves in the 3rd round.
Yep. Reeves is in the on deck because if it's a ball force sprint, Acuff is going to second, and they bring up another batter. There is no chase this year on a ball force sprint, so you have to have someone ready to go. But it is one-on-one. Hummel alone against Acuff. No fielder. Acuff swing and miss. Johnny Hummel has been locked in completely.
Acuff is 2 for 4 today.
The 0-2 is thrown. Oh, 0-2 popped up, soft contact into foul territory. Zachary Bridges tracking. It's popped out. 2 rounds of showdown shutdown for Johnny Hummel. And the Fighters are gonna have one more chance.
Should be clear, 1 shutdown for Hummel here. Round 1 at a tie to point apiece.
Oh, my fault.
This is the moment for Dylan Porter, though, who could keep the Party Animals in it.
Folks, that's my fault. Reese Hampton scoring in round 1, then Tyner Hughes scoring to answer. It is not a showdown shutdown.
And Porter has to have a showdown shutdown here. This is he's coming in cold now out of the bullpen, so his arm's warm, but we've not seen him today. And oh my goodness!
Wow, what is happening?
They'll flip the righty Porter and keep the lefty Holden out there. You need somebody who can induce soft contact, something high in the air on the infield. And now Mason Maxwell screaming at the Party Animals dugout. Here comes Val Perez.
Val Perez and Mike Vivacis are going to have a meeting with Jake Moore and Joe Zolo.
So Val's saying that Dylan Porter was on the mound. He's got to stay out there.
Wow.
And here comes Porter back out. Now Vava and Val are going after it, and they're having it's a cordial conversation,
yes.
but the statement is, okay, if the party animals already put a guy out on the mound. Mark Smith's warming up, by the way. I don't think they're going to go with Mark. No. If they already put a guy out there, Val's saying you got to stick with him. You got to stick with him in showdowns. You can't play matchups here, and that's what Vava's going to do. He's going to have to stick with Porter.
And there are two batters helmeted up for the Firefighters, Dalton Cornett and Logan Lacey, and Lacey has just taken the helmet off. It will be Dalton Cornett.
They wanted the lefty, Pistol Pete, against Dalton Cornett. And Vava just didn't see it. I don't know if he knew Cornett was the one going out. And in the end, it's Porter and Cornett, two guys who won the championship together, the Tour Championship in 2023, with Dylan Porter on the mound. Again. That day in Cooperstown, there was no bigger Dylan Porter fan than DC3, but right here, right now, the Firefighters could end the Party Animals week and nix them from the Bananaball Open, sending the Indianapolis Clowns to next week's tournament in Savannah.
Must we remind you, last October, Dalton Cornett in round 2 of Showdowns took a Vulcan change from Danny Hosley and sent it into the seats for a Showdowns walk-off homer. It completely ended the game, tore apart that Savannah Bananas team. There is no fielder to help Dylan Porter. It is one-on-one. If Dalton Cornett can get something rolling to the track, this game might be over. If he can get one over the wall, the game is over. Let's go. Cornett into the seats. Foul.
To be clear, we saw it here in Albuquerque last year. Fans can still catch foul balls in showdowns.
You're right, because the Texas Tailgaters won their first ever game off of it.
If I'm Porter, I said something out of the zone here. Don't give Cornett anything he could rip.
0-1. Cornett.
It's over.
Right back through the middle. Cornett. It stops. Porter's got a shot. Cornett's got to hurry. Porter's going to have to make this throw count for all it's worth. Throw to the plate. The Firefighters are the 2 seed in the Bananaball Open. They win it in showdowns. Unbelievable.
That is it. The Indianapolis Clowns are headed to the Bananaball Open. They had 2 wins entering this weekend, and now they're going to the Open right alongside the Firefighters, the Texas Tailgaters, and the Savannah Bananas, the defending Tour champions, the defending Bananaball champions.
The Firefighters
are outside looking in for next week's Open in Grayson Stadium.
And for the first time ever, the Firefighters are over 500. For the first time ever, the Firefighters have won 3 straight games, and it comes at the expense of the reigning champs. There is still some controversy on the field. Mike Vivacis is having a conference with the umpiring crew as the Firefighters are dancing behind him. Who could have thunk it? The 4 teams are set, and the Firefighters will see you Friday.
I mean, the Firefighters just swept Albuquerque. They're the first Bananaball team in 3 years now to ever sweep Albuquerque.
And think about what that team just went through.
It's the first time the Firefighters have swept the Party Animals, and now the Animals have lost 4 straight. Five straight dating back to Sacramento.
Dalton Cornett is still laying down on the field. I don't think he knows exactly what to do with himself. Might very well be out of breath. Remember, the elevation is so high up here. But he's done it again in a massive moment. Dalton Cornett, Matty Warren's with him.
Right,
Matty's gonna lay down right with him. Dalton Cornett, the hero. Matty, talk to him.
All right, I'm just gonna chill down here with you because I feel like you've earned this rest. You've seen a lot of showdowns. What is going through your mind when you're at the plate knowing that this game's, it's on your shoulders in that moment?
I mean, honestly, I've kind of done it so much now, I'm pretty confident in myself on that. I'm confident in the showdowns, and, you know, for the boys, we gotta pull it out.
I was talking to Donnie earlier, and he was saying how there's a lot of veteran experience in the game of bananaball, not baseball, bananaball. But the rookies have totally bought into this as well. What's the secret to how things have clicked so soon for this team just, 10, 11 games into the season?
Well, we're a family, so that changes everything. You know, the young guys have really stepped up, and that's what makes us a team.
So, you swept the party animals. Second sweep of the season for you guys. You're clear into the tournament. What are you going to go in and do?
I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to celebrate. We're excited.
All right, let's see. It's Johnny Hummel over here. Johnny Hummel. I don't know if he's here. Let's go get him. Let's get him somehow.
We have a good offense.
They have a good offense. Actually, yeah, hey, I want to ask you this. So, in showdowns especially, but in the games like this where the party animals come out hot, you've been playing for a long time. How do you balance the intensity of a game like this with still playing loose and playing your game?
Well, honestly, in bananaball, you got to play all 9 innings. Each inning is its own game, and I think that we do a good job of playing each inning, so that's why we win.
All right, I got one more question for you. We had a question from a kid. His name's Kyle. He's 13. He wants to know what your favorite video game is.
Fortnite, 100% Fortnite.
Hey, there you go. All right, well, we wanted to grab Johnny, but Johnny did shut it down, so does anybody have anything to say about your pitcher that just threw those last 3 innings?
We got a good pitching staff.
Yeah, good offense, good pitching staff. We're going to let Dalton Cornett rest just a little bit longer, guys. Take it away.
Maddie, thank you very much. You can understand if Dalton Cornett is winded and out of breath. He ran for everything he's worth. That ball died in center field. Dylan Porter had a shot.
He's got one of the best cannons. His long toss is incredible.
Unbelievable. So here it is.
We're
waiting to get confirmed.
We're going to get confirmation here momentarily. But let's take a look at the final score graphic. You'll see the showman statistics as well. We can give you a recap what happened here.
So here you go. Here's the showman of the night, Dalton Cornett, number 1. 2 for 4 with a triple and the game-winning hit and run in showdowns. Look at this. Drake Toll, you and I were talking about this just a moment ago. 19 runs for the party animals in regulation. 9 for the Firefighters. That is this sport. That is what this sport is all about. The Firefighters stuck with it. After being just blasted through the first 5 innings, they were down 3-2 and were getting just destroyed in the run column. But they somehow find a way to keep themselves locked in. And the Firefighters come down from 10-run deficit to somehow walk this thing off in showdowns.
So we do have official confirmation. It will be the Bananas as the 1 seed. The Firefighters are the 2 seed and will host the semifinal against the Texas Tailgaters.
Yep.
And the 4 seed, the Indianapolis Clowns, will meet the Savannah Bananas.
We are waiting to make sure this is confirmed. It is confirmed.
That is it.
So the Firefighters, think about this from just an absolute chaotic standpoint. What the Firefighters just did might go down as their greatest win in team history so far.
Yep.
This series might go down as the biggest moment in the team's history so far outside of the 9/11 tribute in New York City 1 year ago. To be able to not only, they were 0-3 to start this season out. They won 6 of their last 8 to not just make the Open, to get to the 2 seed and have a home game.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, it's the middle children of bananaball going up against each other, and the new kids on the block in the Indianapolis Clowns returning for the first time in decades. They'll play for a guaranteed spot in the playoffs against the namesake of this league in the Savannah Bananas. These are the Bananaball Open standings, of course, presented to you by our good friends at Geico.
And let's hold this graphic for another second here. What you'll see is the Clowns, the Coconuts, and the Party Animals are all tied at 4-7. So your first thought is, why aren't the Party Animals in? Why aren't the Coconuts in over Indianapolis? Reason being, now what you do with 3 tied teams is take their combined record against the other 2. So for the Party Animals, their combined record against the Clowns and Coconuts, and all throughout those 3 squads. If you do so, the Indianapolis Clowns sitting at 4-7 after sweeping the Coconuts. They are in the Bananaball Open at 4-7. just behind the Texas Tailgaters, Firefighters, and Bananas.
It's one of those instances really where the Coconuts only playing 4 games against those combined teams hurt them in the end because they did not have a chance to pick up that 3rd win. So here we are. This is the Open. Semifinal number 1, the Savannah Bananas against the Indianapolis Clowns, a rematch from Anaheim just a couple of weeks ago on April 16th, April 17th. Let's do this thing again between the Texas Tailgaters and the Firefighters. The teams that met in the first Firefighter headliner back in Richmond, Virginia, are gonna do this dance one more time in Grayson Stadium. The winner of those 2 games will meet in a 2-game series for the Bananaball Open Championship. If there is any sort of split in those 2 games, we're gonna do what we just did again with a Showdown Tiebreakers. We welcome you back up here inside the Dispatch Center. It's Drake Toll, Zach Staten. Drake, chaos erupted all over this league today.
Yeah, a glaring omission from those 4 teams, the defending champion Party Animals, who will not be in the Bananaball Open next weekend. So, I mean, look, there are layers to this, all right? Here's layer number 1 that I think about in the wake of this loss is there are fans who really wanted to see their favorite team, the Party Animals, next weekend. They were geared up for Savannah, and now due to this loss and due to the way the team has performed at 4-7, they will not be there. There are fans that were so excited to see these guys, and they fell short. And while that pressure is still certainly there, I want to be clear. Just like in Major League Baseball, where the Seattle Mariners are 5-11, or the Detroit Tigers are 4-12, there are great baseball teams, great sports teams in a season that is 60 games, 162 games, anything with that kind of length. You're going to have moments like this, stretches like this. The Party Animals, their pitching staff is just not ready to compete for a championship. That has been clear. That's been the issue. 19 runs today didn't lose you the game. The pitching staff is not ready yet. But you know what? 60 games, you're good. Yep. And I think that's the message from Mike Vivaces, Anthony Cormato, Thomas Simoneau's guys. Hey, next weekend, you get a breath. Yep. Take that breath, use it alongside the Loco Beach Coconuts, who were so piping hot, and now they're out of the Open. Both these squads use that breath, and guess what? The real tournament, the end-of-season tournament, the championship that's on the line, that doesn't happen until October. Correct. You've got time to settle in between now and then. Of course, if you're the Firefighters, you want to win the Open. You 4 teams that made it, congratulations. Go be great. For the Party Animals, you reset your mindset. You say, hey, look, this might feel like a big setback. It's really not. There's a ton of season to play.
A couple things to go off that. Number 1, you also get the chance to get Jake Skull healthy.
Yeah, we're not a fourth of the way through the season yet. You know, there's still so much to play for. Not to dilute what the other 4 have done, but just to be clear of how the Party Animals must attack this from here on out.
To me, the biggest storyline out of that, outside the Party Animals, is the fact the Clowns had the toughest path to getting into the Bananaball Open. They had to sweep the Coconuts and then have a lot of things go right for them. Yeah. And somehow, some way, the Bananaball gods had it break their way, and the Firefighters jump all the way to the 2 seed, and somehow the Clowns are in this bad boy.
Monet Davis has never lost a Bananaball game.
Correct.
She's never lost a Bananaball game. Coincidence? I think not.
I think not, and they also have not lost a Bananaball game in the state of South Carolina. So again, the teams are set. Savannah Bananas, Firefighters, Texas Tailgaters, and the Indianapolis Clowns are your 4 teams that will play for a guaranteed spot in the Bananaball World Tour Championships.
I can take this off. I can wear my swim trunks next weekend.
Go take a break. Go to Tybee Island or another beachy place.
All right.
This has been
a beer or two, if that's okay with you.
You go for it, baby. This has been an unbelievable weekend here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The Firefighters, for the first time ever, 3-game win streak, first time ever, are above 500. It's been awesome with Drake Toll this weekend. My first time ever working with them. We'll do it again here at some point.
Pleasure, my friend. You're the best that we've got. You're incredible. You're a great brand ambassador for the Firefighters. Thanks for a great Albuquerque.
For the wonderful Matty Warren down on the field, the great Alex Gross directing this bad boy, Mohawk Mike, his wonderful, I believe he said friend Patricia, whose favorite team was the Party Animals.
Nice.
Now the Firefighters, he just told me to say that. Great.
Well, Patricia, it was fun while it lasted.
Yes, it was. Patricia, thanks so much for watching. For all the great folks here at the truck this weekend who have done an unbelievable job, led by Alex, we thank you so much for coming out here and putting in the work that you did. For Drake Toll, I'm Zach Staten. The Firefighters are in. The 4 teams are set. We'll see you next week in Grayson Stadium. Until then, I'll tell them to party on and fire up, baby! See you on Thursday and Friday.